I know what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself in all this excitement. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Now that the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time.
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Marsha!
Was bringing up a very lovely girl.
Need you, yeah. I wanna kiss you all over and over again. I wanna kiss you all over.
We are here on the beach where a giant shark has just eaten a girl swimmer. Well, Mr. Jaws, how was it? Dynamite! And what did she say when you grabbed her?
Please, mister, please.
I know sharks are stupid, but what did you think when you took that first bite?
How sweet it is.
Mr. Jaws.
Made for dancing, all night long. Yes, I'm made for dancing, all night long. I'm made for dancing, all night long. I'm made for dancing.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
He told me you killed him. Luke, I am your father.
That's the name, kid. They may look insane, kid. If rock's your game, it's kid.
This is Kiss. Each sold separately.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything from your free to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing
Sandy? Tell me about it, stud.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. 'Cause of power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
the hair. You know, I work on my hair a long time, and you hit it. He hits my hair.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. And the pony she named Wildfire, it busted down its stall. In a blizzard, she was lost. She went calling wildfire, went calling wildfire. She went calling
People, and listen.
Bill Wang here, people, and listen. I'm telling you, Syncin, why don't you tell everyone who our guest is?
Oh man, you all know him, you love him. He needs practically no introduction at this juncture. But it's author extraordinaire, Mr. Christopher Long. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man?
I feel like we've become a family now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I should bust into a rousing chorus of Sister Sledge.
Hey, Chris, man, why don't you tell everybody, man? You've been doing the book tour, man.
That's a great book.
It's a great book. You've been on the news, man. Why don't you tell everybody what you've been doing out there? And what is it, the Midwest, right? Practically.
Well, since I started talking to you guys coming on the show a couple of episodes ago, I've been out on tour, and that brought me all the way through the holidays, and we're in mid-January now. I got the last leg of my tour wrapped up, and I'm back at the ranch in Oklahoma for a couple of weeks, and then come February, I'm back out on the road again, and that involves DJ nightclub appearances that I make around the country, but it also involves book promotions. You were just very kind to hold up the copy of my latest book, Garage Sale Vinyl, and that's what I'm doing most of out on the road right now, is promoting the new book, doing in-store book signings and meet and greets around the country, and some really gracious TV stations around the country have been picking up on it, and so I've been doing radio and newspaper and doing the in-store. So it's been very exciting. But I was glad to get back to Oklahoma for a couple of weeks and sort of recoup. I'm back in my man cave right now. I haven't even had a chance to unpack my bags yet, and I'll take a day or two and get caught up on some laundry and get ready to head out to the airport again in another couple of weeks. So it's crazy, but it's really, really good. And I'm glad you guys have made time for me to come on this episode tonight.
Well, I'm glad you made time for us, man. We love having you, man. And
Hell yeah, we do. Hell yeah, we do.
And are you guys ready for this one, man? We're gonna step in the time machine and go back to the groovy 70s, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wang, you ready, man?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. We're gonna. How's it going, everybody? You want me to tell everybody what's up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. If you guys noticed, we did an 80s episode, our top 40 80s hits. So now we're gonna go one decade before. The 1970s, our threes, top 40 hits from that decade, 1970 to 1979, and we each picked 40. We're going to go 40 each, just like if everybody remembers it. One guy does 40, the next guy does 40, the next guy does 40, and then we keep rotating and so on and so forth. So, yeah, that's what we got going on.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Do you have any pop culture for the decade?
Yeah, I do, guys. But let me just ask you guys. So in the 1970s, the top 10 grossing films, can you guys at least get a couple of them? Like, can you pick? What do you think, Christopher Long, Syncin?
Jaws and Alien. Jaws and Alien.
Jaws is one of them. Yeah.
I'm going to say, how about The Sting? Rob Redford and Paul Newman.
Now, all right, here we go. Enter the Dragon 10, Kramer versus Kramer 9, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 7, Animal House. Number 6, Smokey and the Bandit. Number 5, Grease. 5, Jaws. 3, Godfather. 2, Superman. 1, Star Wars.
Oh, wow. No Saturday Night Fever in there, huh?
Yeah, that was number 11. I picked it.
Wow.
I don't know how accurate this shit is. I kind of look over like about, more than just one source, and that's what I came up with.
It seems to be pretty accurate, bro. It seems to be pretty accurate.
Yeah, thank you, brother, man. How about albums? What do you got? Pick a couple albums you guys think were the best-selling albums of the 1970s.
Oh, easy. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
There you go, number 1.
How about Carole King, Tapestry?
Hell yeah.
No, that's not on here.
No,
stop it. You hush. Then Fleetwood Mac, Rumors.
There you go. There's another one. There's 2 out of 10.
Pink Floyd, The Wall.
There's 3 out of 10. Keep going.
A Carpenter's album.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Big, but not that
Barry
big.
Manilow, Trying to Get the Feeling Again.
Nope.
No. All right. Grease, number 10. Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Hotel
8.
California.
Hold on now. Number 7, Led Zeppelin 4. 6, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Number 5, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Eagles, Greatest Hits. Number 4, Eagles, Helltown, California. Number 3. Number 2, Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. And number 1, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, duh, Meatloaf, duh. Oh.
Yeah. All right, and during those years, let's see, during the 70s, Christopher Long is more of a sports fan than the incomparable Syncin, but he's getting better. Who won 4 Super Bowls in the 1970s? Christopher Long.
Okay, I'm going to take a wild guess because I have to make a confession if I can confess something deeply personal to you guys.
Oh, please do.
Just between us.
Okay,
Sports were not part of the home that I grew up in. As a result, I never watched a football game until 1989. I was 26, 27 years old. So
you told us, Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah, you know it, baby. So my knowledge of sports in the 70s is limited, but I'm going to take a guess.
Go ahead and guess.
I'm going to say Pittsburgh Steelers.
There you go, Christopher Long.
I was thinking the same team. Yep.
Syncin, Stanley. But surprise. All right, man. The NBA, only 2 teams won multiple championships. One team was the Boston Celtics, and the other team was the New York Knicks. They each won 2 in the 70s. And in Major League Baseball, Christopher Long, I know you probably don't know, but one team during the 70s won 3 championships, 3 in a row.
I'm going to take a guess.
What?
I'm going to guess the New York Yankees.
No. Wrong. No, the Oakland Athletics. They won in 72 against the Reds, 73 against the Mets, 74 against the Dodgers. Bam.
Oh, God, I should have known that.
Wang.
Yeah.
The A's, wasn't that Catfish Hunter?
Yes, sir. Catfish Hunter, Reggie Jackson, Sal Bando. Oh my, Blue Moon Odom, Vita Blue. I could probably name every goddamn member.
Hey, wasn't MC Hammer the Bat Boy?
That was Syncin. You're looking good, and you're goddamn right. Syncin there.
That's right.
All right. Last but not least, a team. I know you guys ain't gonna get this. The Montreal Canadiens won 6 Stanley Cups during that 10-year period. 6.
That's like total domination.
It really is. Montreal Canadiens, one of the most hippest motherfuckers on the planet. There's little pop culture, boys. All right.
Rock and roll, man. You guys ready to get into this? Let's get into this because we got.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Can I ask a question first?
Yeah, absolutely.
What in the world is that on Wang's fingertip?
He cut himself a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a look. Does it look like a penis?
It looked interesting enough that I had to ask.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know. No, I fucked up my finger and it's still fucked up. So.
Oh man.
Okay, I won't interrupt anymore. Thank you.
All right.
Well, we wish
as you were, well, gentlemen.
We wish your finger well, Wang.
Well, thank you, brother. Did you hear that? Syncin Sally said, well, my finger said, fuck off, Wang.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're going to go through 40 songs. We'll start with Chris, then Wang, then me, and just keep winding it down to number 1. So,
all right.
Chris, what's your number 40 of the 70s?
Well, this is my passion. 70s top 40. You know, I was that kid who grew up worshiping at the First United Church of Casey Kasem. You know, every Sunday afternoon with my little AM radio or my headset, listening to this, and little factoids from the 70s of listening to his shows still stuck in my head. And I think these lists are really fun because it will show where we all were as kids, you know, before we succumbed to the, aspects of the adult world and so on, when it was the age of innocence for guys our age. And the great thing about top 40 radio in those days was that I really could not hear differences in genre. There was no genre, there was no gender, there was no pop, rock, or whatever. They were just great songs, just great hit records. And because I grew up in that time, to this day, my iPod or iTunes or whatever can scroll through randomly and it'll play, Motorhead, Patsy Cline, David Bowie, the Bee Gees. I don't know the difference.
Awesome.
It's just all great songs from great artists. And we had lots of great TV shows at that time also, because we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have the internet. So you had your local AM radio stations, maybe a little more pop-oriented FM radio stations. But we also had TV shows, weekly TV shows. On Friday night, there was the Midnight Special.
American Bandstand.
American Bandstand, exactly. There was Don Kirshner's rock concert. There was
Soul Train.
Soul Train was one of my favorites. I just wanted to have an afro and a polyester leisure suit and get on that show and dance, So we had all of these great shows, and it was very organic, and you had to search for that. We didn't have the internet to tell us what we were supposed to be liking. We were just exposed to everything, and what spoke to us naturally is just what spoke to us naturally. So it was a very beautiful, organic, magical time. And, and that was when, you could hear artists sweating. You listen to these tracks and you just hear the musicianship and the real voices, no auto tunes, nothing was AI. It was all
no
natural.
Pro Tools.
And yeah, exactly. So this was a wonderful time. And I'm going to be all over the place with my list because that era gave us permission to be all over the place. And
Absolutely.
Some of it will point to some of the songs that I'm picking. Some of the songs you guys are picking will point to where we wound up as adults decades later. Some of them might be surprises. But it's random because we just didn't know any better. And magical music at that time, it just stayed with us, stayed in our hearts, So having set that up, my list kicks off with number 40. Tim, you and I have talked about this a lot privately. You and I have been friends almost 40 years. This year, I think, marks 40 years. It's 2020.
Yeah, I think so.
And you and I were both R&B fans, in the 70s. And I still am passionate about that old school R&B pop genre. And so I'm kicking off my list, number 40, Roberta Flack, Feel Like Making Love.
Awesome. Wow. Cool. All right, Wang.
Number 40 for me is 1979. It went to number 1. It's the song's called By Sharona by the Knack. Bam.
Right on, man. You can already see how all over the place this is going to be. This is going to be great, man. This is going to be great. Yeah, man, the 70s, the time where anything went. Right. And I mean, it kind of continued into the 80s because, the 80s, you had country, pop, new wave, rock, hair metal, freaking rap, everything, man. So it continued through the 80s, man. I think that's what this world misses, man, is good music from across the board, man. Doesn't matter the style, the genre. It doesn't matter. All right, my number 40 starts off with America and Sister Golden Hair. Yep. Love it, man. All right, 39, Chris.
Sister Golden Hair, mad props, Syncin Stanley. Well done. Number 39 for me, Marvin Hamlish, the theme to the movie The Sting, the old Scott Joplin song, and it's called The Entertainer.
Oh, wow. I'd have to hear that to make
You'll know
music.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1. Sure. It was number 1 in the spring of 1974. The movie The Sting had just gotten Best Picture at the Academy Awards. So that's the one that I had mentioned to Wang at the beginning of the show. Robert Redford and Paul Newman. The movie takes place the late 20s, early 30s. Sort of a gangster kind of gotcha movie. Great movie. The movie was huge. The soundtrack was huge. It brought back the ragtime style of music from that era. And Marvin Hamlish, who was a renowned composer and performer and recording artist, he did most of the music, if not all the music, for the Sting motion picture soundtrack. That was the main tune. It was a number 1 hit in the spring of 1974. Marvin Hamlish, The Entertainer.
Right on.
All right. Wang is here. Wang. Number 39, Syncin Stanley. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Hey, Wang. I was telling you privately, there better be one song on your list, man. If it's not on your list, I'm going to be just a little disappointed.
Yeah, you said that the other day, and I have no idea what you're talking about, so hopefully I make you happy, brother man.
We'll see by the end of the show.
All right, my number 39 song came out in 1978. It went to number 5 on the Billboard 100. The song is called Hold the Line, and the band is called Toto.
Right on, man. Great song, man. Freaking Toto. Those musicians were everywhere on everybody's records. All right. My number 39 is from the freaking super huge pop. What would you call them? The husband and wife from, where were they from? I think they're from Sweden, right?
Well,
ABBA. Knowing Me, Knowing You. Yeah, they're from Sweden.
Swedish. That's the Swedish supergroup ABBA, and it was 4 of them, and it was 2 couples. It was a husband and wife, and then a boyfriend girlfriend, and then I think one couple got divorced, and then the other couple got married. But yeah, ABBA from Sweden.
And they wrote about it while they were still in the band together, just threw it in each other's face, man. It was crazy, man.
And that blonde chick had the fucking the ass to kill for. That chick had a great, and her little polyester pants. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Agatha.
Yeah, hot as fuck.
Oh yeah. All right, Chris, number 38.
And you know, there is so much music from that era. You know, it's really impossible. For me, it was really impossible to put together a definitive 40 in order. Because, Tim, like I was telling you, my iPod, our iTunes that I have going on the laptop next to the bed here in the man cave that's constantly in constant loop, there's over 1,000 tracks. It's just my 70s AM Gold Top 40 playlist, and it's over 1,000 songs. So to condense this into 40, I don't know that it's a hill I would die on, but it's reasonably accurate. It represents where I'm coming from, sorta. So anyway, number 38. From late 73, early 74, Steve Miller Band, The Joker.
Hell yeah. Right on. Wang, number 38.
Yes, 38 by the gentleman by the name of Bill Conti. It went to number 1 in 1977. It's the theme song to our podcast, Gotta Fly Now. Bam!
Right on, man. That has to be on there. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, my number 38. We just reviewed one of their albums with Chris a few episodes back, but this is off their first album, The Cars. Just what I needed.
There you go.
Hell yeah, man! Great song. Love it.
Great.
All right, Chris, want to take us to number 37?
Number 37, hardcore rock and roll from, I want to say, Detroit, near Detroit, but definitely. Michigan band, one of the biggest bands in the world at the time, and had regardless of being heavy rock, towards the second half of their story, they were just spewing pop hit after pop hit, and had some great ones. So my number 37 is Grand Funk Railroad, Bad Time.
Hell yeah, Grand Funk, yeah. Little Bruce Kulick connection too. Yeah.
There you go.
We love Bruce Kulick.
Oh, we
love
him,
Bruce
man.
Kulick.
What a great guy. What a sweet I've met Bruce a few times, and just always just a sweet guy.
Hell yeah, brother.
He is, yeah.
We need to do an episode just on Bruce Kulick.
Oh, definitely. And have him on.
I'll be here.
And have him on. There you go. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. Number 37, Syncin Stanley.
Yeah, what did you
say? All right. Let's go back. I am talking way the fuck back. Before I was listening to pop radio, that's for sure. But hindsight is 2020 and everything. This song went to number 1 in 1970, and it's by the Carpenters, and the song's called Close to You. Bam.
Right on, man. Oh, wow. All right. Very cool. Very interesting.
All right.
All right. My number 37 is by Steely Dan. A little tune called Peg. Oh, man. Killer. What an awesome guitar solo, man. Freaking Peg rules.
From the album Asia, 1977. That was a great one.
Yep. Awesome.
And to Bill Wang, playing the Carpenters card there. One of the finest recording acts ever of any genre, and I don't know that they really get the credit and the respect that they do outside of pop nerds like me. But you talk about some great songs, great production, great musical talent. The Carpenters, they were just beautiful, and I think those records still hold up, have held up really well over time. So anyway, number 36 on my list, close to you, Tim, yours a little bit ago. I'm going with America, but this time it was their hit just before Sister Golden Hair, late 1974, early 1975. It's America, Lonely People.
Oh, cool song. Oh, man, they had hit after hit, man.
Hit after hit after hit.
Incredible. All right, Wang, you're number 36.
Yeah, number 36. This one's personal. This one, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was after we moved from Boston. And my dad was obviously a big music guy. He brought home the 45 to this, put it on. I remember going, wow, what a good song. The song is called Baby Hold On, and with the number 11 in 1977 by the late, great Eddie Money. There.
Right on. Wow, Eddie Money makes it. Heck yeah. Wow, I would have thought that was the 80s. Yeah, but 79. So there's such a blurred line right there between 79.
77.
Oh, it was that early?
Yeah, oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
That was off his first album. That is correct.
Wow, amazing. All right, my number 36. Oh, man, this song just takes you back, man. Just puts you in the mood of when the rock bands were trying to get a little disco. But, man, nobody did it like Blondie with Heart of Glass. Oh, my God. It just sounded so amazing. So amazing. Yeah. Blondie, Heart of Glass.
Awesome.
It still sounds amazing, though. That's one of those really timeless tracks. You know, even the young people know Blondie, Heart of Glass. It was just a great timeless track.
Yes, it was. All right, 35, Chris.
All right, 35. We're going to go back to some smooth R&B, a great R&B vocal group. This is another one of my all-time favorites, the Manhattans, Kiss and Say Goodbye, from the spring and summer of 1976.
Wow, cool. Wow, that's something different there. Yeah. All right. Wang, number 35.
Number 35 went to number 1 in 1975. This song fucking slams John Lennon and David Bowie fame. There.
Oh, yeah. Awesome song. Oh, man. I'm on my 35. I'm sticking. Man, I really loved when the Rockers went disco, man. I was at the perfect age to just absorb that and not have any,
preconceived notions.
Nothing, man. It was just pure. I just loved it. And I'm going with Rod Stewart. Do you think I'm sexy? I freaking love it, man. I love it. I love that bass line. Everything about it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Number 34, Chris.
34. It was a very exciting one. It's the first time most of us, there's a few niche insiders that were already into them. But for most of us kids my age, late 74, early 75, it was the first time we ever heard this band. And my number 34 is Killer Queen by Queen.
Right on. Heck yeah. Good one. Wang, what's your number 34?
Number 34, Going Through the Hands of Time. All these songs over there, it's so amazing. My number 34, went to number 2 in 1975. The song is called I'm Not in Love by 10cc.
Oh, dude, that is just a brilliant song. Brilliant song.
Thank you.
Hardly any instrumentation in that song.
Right.
There is a documentary on that song on how it was put together with like.
Is that right?
All these vocals and everything. It's just it's amazing, man. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that shit out, brother.
Killer pick, bro. Killer pick. That would have made my next list. Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 34. My number 34. Back in the 70's, as we all are, we were Kiss tards. We were introduced to Kiss, and my family was huge on music, and they were hell bent on broadening my horizons. Like Timmy, there's more to life than Kiss. There's other music. There's other music than Kiss.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. And my stepsister, she went out of her way for one of my birthdays to get me a little 45 by Kansas called Dust in the Wind. And I freaking love it, man. And that's one of the things with my list is, I don't know, I'm sure you guys do too, but my list, I was 100% stuck on naming songs that I was totally into at that time. So every song on my list was like, I knew it in the 70's when it came out or shortly after. So there you have it. All right, Chris, number 33.
Number 33, it's one of their oft overlooked treasures. I think it's one of their absolute best. From the spring of 1976, from the album Black and Blue, it's the Rolling Stones' Fool to Cry.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Badass song.
We love that song, me and Wang do. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Wang, what's your number 33?
Number 33 came out in 1972, way back when. The song is called You're So Vain by the great Carly Simon. Bam!
Yeah, right on, man. Right on. All right, my number 33, again, getting back to broadening my horizons and getting 45s when they came out. And this one just did it for me. Another Brick in the Wall, part 2. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Chris, take us to number 32.
Carly Simon. All day long, Carly Simon. Bill Wang, well done for bringing Carly's being the first at the poker table to play the Carly Simon card.
I thought we were gonna get at least to 30 without a repeat. But Carly Simon gets the repeat. And will she get a third? We'll see.
We'll see. You need my number 32. This is also one that you don't always hear a lot about. It was top 5 on Casey's Countdown in the summer of 1975. And this is a gal who I even interviewed for my current book, Garage Sale Vinyl. I have an entire chapter dedicated to her, and she was very gracious to offer me a very in-depth interview. And that is my number 32 is from the legendary singer-songwriter Janice Ian, and the hit was At 17.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember that song. Yeah, a little folky.
Beautiful song.
Yeah, it is. Right on. Wang, what's your number 32?
Number 32, you boys brought it up. This song sounds amazing. I remember it. I remember hearing it for the first time. Went to number 1 in 1979. The song is called Heart of Glass by Blondie. Bam!
Right on. Another 2 for 2. Right on. All right. My 32 is, dude, I love this song by Sir Cliff Richard. The Devil Woman, man. Oh my God. Beware the Devil Woman. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Oh
yeah.
Dude. And what's really cool is, man, I heard something really cool about Cliff Richard. He stayed quiet for so many years. Like he never got married or nothing. The love of his life was Olivia Newton-John. And he didn't say nothing until like a decade after she passed. and he came out and said that she was the love of his life, and that's why he never married, and he never.
Is that right?
And
Wow.
he never intervened. He stayed ever the gentleman. He wasn't going to ruin her life. She had found somebody.
Right.
But on the sidelines, he was kind of heartbroken, and he always wanted to. That was the love of his life. So.
Wow! I did not know that, Johnny
Yeah,
Carson.
and they did that duet together. Suddenly, that's an awesome tune too. Hell yeah! All right, yeah. Anyway, little knowledge here, little
There
something.
you go. I love it. Keep it up,
All right.
Syncin.
31, Chris.
31. Great. This was one of those rock bands, one of the early definitive rock and roll bands that really got my attention, primarily because of their picture on the back of the album cover. And I even have the album. Boom. Right here.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh
but
yeah,
boom,
Jefferson
there we are.
Starship.
So my number 31 is Jefferson Starship Miracles.
Great song.
They had just transitioned from their success in the 60s as sort of a hippie band, Jefferson Airplane. And then 74, they had the album Dragonfly. And that broke them out as like a new thing, but not really a new thing. New name, a little bit of a more contemporary album-oriented rock sound. A couple of new players in the band, but they still had Grace Slick. That was one of my earliest moments when I saw.
She looked good back then.
When I saw the picture of Grace Slick on the back of the Red Octopus album cover, and then when that track Miracles hit the airwaves, holy cow. You know, I was 12. It was 1975. I'd never heard. It was just so cool. It just had such a vibe, and it still does. And that era of Jefferson Starship is still cool. Such a great band with great songs. So yeah, that's my number 31 from the summer of 75, Jefferson Starship Miracles.
Right on. I knew that was coming from your post earlier.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Heck yeah. Wang, what's your number 31?
Yeah, number 31. I'm going to continue on to 1975, as Christopher Long just said. This song went to number 1 in 1975, and we're talking about Like a Rhinestone Cowboy, Glenn Campbell. Bam!
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't know. Did it make my list? We'll have to see. But my number 31 is by a little band called Sugarloaf. And no, it's not the cover tune that Judas Priest did. This is Green Eyed Lady. Love it.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. We're at the 30 mark. Chris, what do you got to start us off with the 30?
Great drums on that Sugarloaf tune.
Oh, man,
Green-Eyed
great
Lady.
everything, man. Great everything.
Yeah, but it just sadly, I don't know who the fellow was who played drums in Sugarloaf. But those drums, he drove that tune. Great tune. And also, although I have been in love with Bill Wang for a long time, I have never loved him as much before as I did the moment he played the Glenn Campbell Rhinestone Cowboy card. So,
oh man, tell me about it. Tell me about it, man.
I'm on there, brother. Thank you.
It takes a very confident man to play the Rhinestone Cowboy card, Bill Wang. So, well done.
Thank you.
My number 30, spring of 1976. It's Elvin Bishop, Fooled Around and Fell in Love.
Oh, I forgot about that. Awesome
Incredible
song.
Now, it's an interesting tie-in between the Fool Around and Fell in Love and the Jefferson Starship Miracles, because Mickey Thomas was the singer for Elvin Bishop and years later would become one of the two lead singers
Starship.
of Starship.
When they dropped it to Starship.
Oh, he was with them even when it was still Jefferson Starship. You remember Jane?
Oh, yeah. Jane.
Freedom at Point Zero. That was...
Sarah.
That was, well, even before Sarah, That was after they became Starship with Sarah. But, but they
You
actually
built
did.
City, all that shit.
They actually did before that atrocity. They actually did a good 3 or 4 albums with Mickey Thomas, lead vocal, co-lead vocal, with Grace Slick as Jefferson Starship, Mickey Thomas. So yeah, he did several with Jefferson Starship before they drove off the cliff.
And Craig Shapiro on the lead guitar was awesome, man.
Yeah, badass.
I used to get
Badass.
those Carvin catalogs with Craig Shapiro in them.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Oh man, awesome. All right, Wang, what's your number 30?
Yeah, man, number 30. This one has another personal situation. I remember my dad playing this song. He had the 45. We're talking number 1 in 1972. I Can See Clearly Now by the incomparable Johnny Nash, N-A-S-H. I Can See Clearly Now, my number 30. Back.
Hell yeah, wow. All right. My number 30 is the classic by Harry Chapman, Cats in the Cradle. Absolutely. Bona fide classic. Heck yeah. All right, Chris, 29.
Number 29, one of the early power ballads, rock pop power ballads. An argument could be made that it may have been the track that defined or launched that genre. One of the greatest rock bands of all time, and tragically often overlooked or underrated, but just one of my all-time favorites. So number 29 for me is Nazareth, Love Hurts.
Oh
nice
man.
one.
Incredible song, man. Oh yes. What a voice, man. What a voice that guy had. Wow.
That's what inspired Dead Serious. I just wanted to sound like Dan McCafferty, the singer for Nazareth. That's what inspired me to get that band going. You know, my band from years ago. Now, I never came even close, but just that raspy, throaty rock and roll sound. Dan McCafferty was my hero. Rest in peace. But those guys are still my heroes. Maybe one of my top 2 or 3 all-time favorite bands, Nazareth.
Wow, cool. Right on. Wang, what's your number 29?
Yeah, we're going back to 1978. This was the last number 1 song by this band, the last number 1 song, and I'm playing off Syncin Stanley, talking about rock bands doing disco and everything. We're talking about Miss You by the Rolling Stones, man.
Right on, man. Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. All right, man. My 29 goes back to the big old K-Tel compilation albums, and this one was on a K-Tel compilation called Dynamite Hits in the 70s, and it's none other than Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jacks, man. Oh God, I love that song, man. I love that guitar when he comes in with that Telecaster. Wow, 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 wow. Oh man. Oh dude, the song makes me cry, dude. So awesome.
Oh man, Syncin Stanley.
Hell yeah, dude. I ain't gonna lie. It's so sad, dude. Everybody dies, man. He's dying, and he's telling everybody goodbye. All right. Track number 28, Chris. I mean, not track 29. You know what I mean.
Number 28.
28.
When I was 11, Seasons in the Sun made me cry too, but now at 63, it makes me cry for another reason. But anyway,
I hear you there. Wow.
This makes me want to hang myself now. Anyway, number 28. Here they are back again. The Swedish supergroup Sensation with their very first hit from 1974, ABBA, Waterloo.
Hell yeah, man. God.
It's pretty heavy. You listen to it closely, and that tune could be covered by a metal band. And
it's moving.
Great riff, great heavy riff in that.
It's
ABBA,
moving.
Waterloo.
Yeah, man, that thing's moving. Even Chris Jericho covered in his band Fozzy. They did what they do SOS. Yeah,
Fozzy's a great band. I love that band.
They're fun. We just had DJ Farley on from Fozzy. Yeah. Good.
See
good
him live.
stuff.
Great band.
Oh yeah. All right, Wang. What's your 28?
Yeah, number 28. Here we go, diddly dee. Number 11 in 1977. Back when they were hot as fuck. They were young. These two sisters were hot as fuck. I'm talking Barracuda. Bam, hard.
Oh man, yeah, Hard. Oh my God, Hard didn't make my list. Oh, shame on me. Oh my God. Awesome, Wang. Thank you for representing Hard.
You're very welcome, bro.
All right, my 28. You can't have a 70s favorite song list without the almighty Cheap Trick and Surrender.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man. Surrender, Budokan, man. I was all about that shit, boy, when that came out. Oh my God, what a great album.
Oh yeah, me too. I think everybody was, man.
Oh yeah. All right. Number 27, Chris.
27 is a classic from the spring of, actually, I guess it technically came out late 73 over here in the States. It was a huge top 10 hit in the spring of 74. It was one of the first tracks that I recognized as being sexy. You know, I was 11 years old. I wouldn't have known what to do with a girl if I had gotten one. I don't know that I still would know what to do with a girl if I got one. But great, timeless, sexy pop rock, and that's David Essex, Rock On.
Oh, man. Okay, all right.
Do you know that one?
Oh,
did
yeah.
Did I just whip?
I know that one.
Yeah, okay. yeah. I know it. I don't want to say anything. I won't ruin your moment.
Dude, you're not gonna. That's the fun. Who cares?
I hate that song, dude. I can't stand that song. I hate it, especially the remake too, man.
Oh well, now that's a whole different thing. I'm talking about David Essex.
I just can't stand the song. Period. No matter who does it.
Respect, man.
It just bores me, dude.
Yeah,
Rock on. Ooh. Oh no.
Don't hold back now.
All right. I know that makes for great content, right? Yeah, that was certain. Yeah.
Listen. The best conversation amongst real friends are conversations when you playfully and good-naturedly disagree on things.
Exactly.
Tim, I've known you 40 years, man. You couldn't piss me off if you tried to. So
right on.
That's fun. You and I have had some very fun. Syncin Stanley and I have had some very fun late night conversations about topics that we completely disagree on. So,
yeah,
cheers.
Right on. Wang, what's your where were we? 21? Yeah, 21.
No, 27.
I mean,
brother.
27.
All right, let's go back to the December of 1970. Let's go back to December of 1970. We are talking about number one, December of 1970. I Think I Love You by the Partridge Family. Bam!
Right on, man. Yeah. See, I like that one. I do. It didn't make my list, but I like it.
There you go.
All right. Let's see how much love my 27 gets. By Elton John. Crocodile Rock. I love it, man. My sister had the 45. We used to play it and sing it together. Oh, man, it was awesome, dude. Crocodile Rock. Yep.
I got Elton John coming up, but not that one.
Cool. I go, it's a 70s list. Elton John better be on it by all
Exactly.
All right, number 26, Chris.
And I'll say this, Tim, even though I'm several years older than you, even for my age, Crocodile Rock, I think, was the first Elton John song that I remember hearing on the radio.
Really?
You know, it was 1972, 73, whatever that was. You know, I'm 8, 9 years old, you know. So, yeah, I get that one. And what a great, fun pop rock song, man.
It's a great song, man. Great song.
All right, now My number 26, it was a little bit difficult because I know this is a pretty free-form list, but I was notified of one rule, and that was that we couldn't repeat artists on our lists. So it made it extra difficult. So my number 26, I could only pick one Stevie Wonder song, and that's my number 26, Stevie Wonder, Don't You Worry About a Thing. And that was from summer of 74.
Right on. Heck yeah. All right. Wang, 26.
Yeah, that was the rule, but I broke the rule. I have two Eagles songs on my list, so full disclosure, hey man, what are you gonna fucking do? All right, my number 26. Yeah, wasn't that an Aussie song?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it? Yeah, breaking the rules. Yeah, there
Breaking all the rules.
Yeah, Syncin, yeah. All right, man, here we go. We're talking about 1972. We are talking about the election, George McGovern, Richard Milhouse Nixon, all that crazy shit going on back then. I'm going to talk about one of the Rat Pack, The Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr. Bam.
Wow. Awesome. Oh my God, that came out of left field.
I tend to do that.
All right. Now it's time to get ragged on a little bit. But my number 26, SATURDAY, night. Saturday night.
There you go.
City Rollers, man. Dude, I adore that song. I don't care. I love it. Yep.
Yeah, who gives a fuck, bro? Come on, we're singing Daddy Bill Wang and Christopher Long.
Heck yeah. And we're at 25 with Mr. Christopher Long.
Let me say this first, Tim. There is no shame in embracing the Bay City Rollers.
No.
Now, when I was a kid, the boys in my junior high school, the Kiss, Aerosmith, Foghat guys, we always made fun of the girls who were the Bay City Rollers fans, playful, teasing and so on. But as I grew up and was able to appreciate great songwriting and look beyond just the whole with the plaid stuff and all of that. They were one of the first boy bands, I guess you could say. But as I got older, I really appreciated the Bay City Rollers for being a truly great pop rock and roll band. And,
they could play their
another one. They just, they had hit after hit, and good on them. They were just a great band. Bay City Rollers. I'm glad you remembered to include them. Speaking great pop rock, my number 25 was a little bit of a sleeper. It didn't get very high on Casey's top 40. I think it may have only peaked at number 33. It was pop enough to have gotten into the top 40, but was still a little too rock to have really gotten the attention and airplay that it deserved. It was the only hit that they had, and I will say that it is possibly, arguably, one of the greatest pop rock tracks ever, and not a big hit. I don't even know if you guys will even know this. I got it on a translucent gold vinyl, the little 45. Color vinyl. Back in the day, it was the spring of 1977, and my number 25 is Cherry Baby from the band Stars.
Ooh, wow. I don't really recollect that one.
Family, you go back after this, you find Cherry Baby by Stars, it will change your life. It has healing power for your soul.
All right.
So powerful. It is so powerful and so good that you will actually like David Essex Rock On.
Oh, don't go that far.
It'll make you, it'll just give you a wham, wham, wham.
No.
Stars.
No.
Stars. Okay. Stars, Cherry Baby. Check it out. Whether you agree or not, you'll understand what I'm saying.
Okay, cool. Right on. Wang, number 25.
The only thing powerful and attractive is Christopher Long. I don't know about Stars, but I'm going to check that shit out and whatnot. But here we go. Number 25. This song is a banger. It's slamming. It's by Kool and the Gang. It went to number 4 in 1974. Jungle Boogie Baya.
Oh, hell yeah. Great song, great song. And that song was covered by one of our favorite local bands, AWOL.
That's right.
Which Chris has tattooed on his arm, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Somewhere.
There it is. Oh, yeah. They're a great local band, man. Oh, yeah.
That's how much I loved AWOL. You know, they were a so-called competing band. And there was such a brotherhood in the Florida music scene at that time between my band, Dead Serious, and this Florida band, AWOL, that when I got my first tattoo in 1990, I got a tattoo of their band on my arm.
That's awesome, man.
You know,
that is so awesome.
That's hardcore brotherhood and commitment right there. When you get your so-called rival band's name tattooed on your arm that you're going to carry with you for life.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That was a great band, AWOL. I still love that band, AWOL.
Oh, yeah, they were great, man. All right, man. Number 25, really, really personal song for me. Because I see my Mary Ann walking away. Mentions my mother's name in it, who just passed away. And so, more than a feeling. Yeah.
There you go.
Love it. Yeah, all right. Number 24, Chris.
That is, she had a bunch of pop hits. Not a super fan, but I did like a couple of her early hits. Canadian singer. My number 24 is Anne Murray from 1974, and her hit was You Won't See Me.
Okay. Trying to remember how that one goes, man. Yeah, I remember Anne Murray.
Jot some of these down, man. If we're talking about transmission work, I have no business being in the conversation. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I will give you nothing but misinformation. But you go through this list, on the ones you don't know, go find them.
I'm sure I know them.
Find out. You'll go, that old son of a gun, he was right.
Yep, I know, man. Heck yeah. Wang, what's your number 24?
Now, we're going to stick to the boogie situation. Number 25 was Jungle Boogie. Number 24 is I'm Your Boogeyman. Number 1 in 1977 by the great Casey and the Sunshine Band. Bam!
Right on, man. Casey, can't have a 70s list without Casey.
Hell no, brother.
My number 24, and see here, this just proves how wide open it was in the 70s. When you got a guy that comes out of nowhere, Michael Martin Murphey, with such a beautiful song called Wildfire. Oh my God, I absolutely adore this song, man. Freaking Wildfire. Michael Martin Murphey. Yep, that's my 24. Number 20.
You can call me out if you want, but it's the absolute truth, Syncin Stanley. That album, that was before he was Michael Martin Murphey. That was, I believe, his first record. He was just Michael Murphy at that point. I actually have that album 4 feet behind me right now.
Wow.
It's one of the records that I just had out earlier this afternoon. So
awesome.
I'm with you there all the way. If I could just reach a little further, I would prove it to you.
That's
great,
fine. I
great.
Don't pull a muscle, Christopher Long. Don't pull a muscle. Don't get hurt, Christopher Long.
It doesn't take much these days to pull.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
We're remembering songs from the 70s, so don't pull a muscle.
Yeah. All right. My number 23. Early on, when I was just a little kid, there were 2 musicians who really inspired me to want to do music, that I was just in awe of. They both passed away since then. But my number one influence from when I was a little kid was David Cassidy. You just had the punch. I Think I Love You. David Cassidy was just the coolest. And then once that phase had played itself out, the next guy who was super inspirational to me does not get the credit for being the incredible songwriter and the absolute monster vocalist, powerful vocalist, great songs, the amazing John Denver.
Oh yeah.
Say what you want. The guy, I think sometimes John Denver gets a bad rap just because of the packaging. You know, the bowl haircut and the round glasses and Far Out and all that sort of 70s stuff. But at the core, great songwriter, great. My number 23 is from 1974. It's Back Home Again by John Denver.
Hell yeah. You talk about John Denver, you know. I think he would be a little more relevant today had he lived. Had he lived, I think we would have celebrated him more, because I don't think people realize how huge he was, how many songs he has. I mean, he was even kind of a semi-actor too, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the thing
he
is,
died in a plane crash, Syncin Stanley, right?
Yeah, yes, he did. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
He was piloting it. It was like a test. I don't know. Human sized, like a model plane kit.
No, one of those weird experimental planes.
Right,
Yes, sir.
Right, exactly. And he was a very capable, qualified pilot for years. And then he had that tragic day, and also tragic. You know, we see so many artists, and they have peaks and valleys in their careers. And so many artists that were huge, say in the 70s, and then they spent a couple of years in the washed up where are they now file, and then they come back years later and just have that renaissance, you know, that second wind. And
he missed out on that. He missed out on that.
Syncin Stanley, you were right. Had John Denver not died, had he still been with us, I guarantee he would still be on tour and would still be drawing bigger crowds than ever.
He'd be selling out the King Center and amphitheaters all over the country.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So much respect and much love for John Denver.
Right on. What are we? We're on 23 with Wang, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hold on, I want to see when John Denver died. You know what? I don't have John Denver on my list, but John Denver is quintessential 1970s American culture. That much is a fucking fact. Okay.
John is awesome on the Muppets.
Yeah, that's right. And Alice Cooper too. So, Mr. John Denver, and that's I remember this. He died in that experimental airplane in Monterey Bay. If anybody knows anything about Northern California, Monterey is south of the San Francisco Bay. But yeah, so he died October 12th of 1997. Very sad, very sad. But all right, my number 3 song went to number one, and this is quintessential. This was the year of the American Bicentennial. Anybody old enough knows that in 1976 there was a big celebration of our bicentennial. Anyways, this song went to number 1 during that glorious year, and the band was called the Starland Vocal Band, and the song's called Afternoon Delight. Hey!
Hell yeah. Awesome song, man. Love that one too. Love it.
There you go.
All right, man. All right, before I get to my number 23, one more little tidbit about John Denver. He was there on Capitol Hill with Dee Snider and Frank Zappa to defend our right.
PMRC 1985.
Yes,
Good point.
He was there. He was there.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Syncin Stanley. Good note.
Yes, he was right there, and boy, did they listen to him. Because they thought, oh, John Denver, he'll be on our side. Bullshit. Nope. Totally the opposite. They were fucked. All right, number 23. My number 23 is Stevie Wonder, Superstition.
There you go.
Killer tune. Oh, yeah. All right, 22, Chris.
No matter what the question is, Stevie Wonder is always the correct answer.
Oh, yeah,
So-
man. It
so
was
good.
It was either that or Sir Duke. I was just, well, you know.
No wrong answer.
No
answer.
wrong answer when it comes to Stevie.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it's
Right.
Ebony and Ivory or somewhere.
My number 22, and this is going to be another one I will almost guarantee neither of you guys know. It was a actual top 20 hit on Casey's Countdown in late 1975. But I will wager a bet that you guys, that it's never been on your radars. And it was the first hit that this vocal group ever had. And it is possibly the best gospel song, traditional gospel. And in 1975, you could have a gospel hit on not only in the top 40, but in the top 20. And in terms of Christian music, contemporary Christian music, praise and worship, traditional gospel, this is possibly the greatest gospel faith-based song ever. And that is my number 22 from late 1975, the Manhattan Transfer, and the song is called Operator.
What's it called?
Operator.
Operator.
Classic, authentic, 4-part gospel.
I remember Manhattan Transfer. Yeah, the boy from New York City.
Socks off. It will knock your socks off, man. Manhattan Transfer, Operator, real deal.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I remember that one.
You might.
Yeah, I think so. I remember Boy from New York City. So.
Well, this was a couple of years before that. Operator was their first hit in 75. And then they kind of went quiet. And then a couple of years later, boom, they had a resurgence with Boy from New York City.
Yeah, cool. Right on. Wang, 22, Wang.
All right, number 22. The only band I have two songs on my list. This song is... it's been on everybody gets drunk and tries to sing this song. It's an amazing song. It's been played over by like a billion, but I don't give one fuck. It's an amazing song. Hotel California, number 1 in 1977 by the Eagles. Bam.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. I think I'll be making an appearance again here soon.
There you go, Syncin.
My number 22, and these are in no order, by the way. This is
of course, you had to say that.
They're in no order whatsoever. But my number 22 is I'm going to go down to Funky Town. Oh yeah, man, Funky Town, love it.
Tim.
What?
I hate to crush you on this.
What?
Funky Town was the 80s.
No, it wasn't. Look it up.
Yes, it was. Dude.
I got it right here.
Careful now. Careful.
Uh-oh. We have a very big situation here.
We have a challenge.
Hold on.
Funky Town.
Syncin, how could you do such a travesty?
Oh my God, he's right. Funky Town. Okay. Take that off my list.
Yeah, 1980.
And instead of Funky Town, I will bring back to my list, Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. So we'll still keep it funky. I crossed that off. So, yep, we'll bring that back.
You will be fined. You will have to pay a fee.
I know I'm going to be freaking chastised. Oh God.
Yeah. You know, you deserve to be whipped.
Yes. I could use a good whip. Yes, absolutely.
See, Mrs. Syncin, are you watching this? Get his ass in the fucking bedroom and whip his ass. There.
All right.
Now, Tim, I had to bring that up because if I didn't,
That's
one of the
fine.
viewers would have, and then we would have all looked foolish. And
the trolls would have been in the comments.
Sure.
Funky Town, it's 1980, March 11th, 1980. Sue me, man, sue me. All right, Chris, number 21.
Number 21, one of the greatest, timeless rock and roll songs ever. It still gets me chubby. It still gets my heart racing, still gets my blood pumping every time. I practically have to pull the car over to the side of the road anytime it comes on the radio or my, XM or whatever I got going on. One of the greatest ever. Still hot, still sexy, still makes me want to bang my girlfriend. Number 21, Rick Derringer, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Great song. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Wang, what's your number 21?
Christopher Long, the incomparable, well-respected. What number did that go? Because I'm surprised that even made top 40. What number was that in the top 40?
I can't remember.
But you're sure it went top 40?
Let's find out. Syncin Stanley, call me out on that. I want to say that it did. I can't give you a number, but check me. Check me on that, Syncin Stanley.
All right, well, I'm checking it. Wang, what's your number 21?
Hey, I'm just trying to be professional, transparent. I'm not trying to call you out, Christopher Long.
Maybe we're all going to learn something here.
Hey, it's all good. If you could learn a new thing every day, you're learning good. All right, number 21, Diddly D, by the great Elton John. It went to number 2. Went to number 2 in 1973. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Bam.
Awesome. And just to clarify, Rick Derringer's version of Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo went to number 23 in 1974.
I don't miss many of these.
Nope, 23. All right, where'd Wang go? God dang it. We're about to have a trifecta here, and Wang leaves. So my number 21 is our first trifecta here with, and I also loved when Faster Pussycat did a cover of this song. Carly Simon, You're So Vain. Freaking awesome, man. I love it. Yep. All right, Chris, number 20.
Number 20, another smooth R&B tune. Speaking of songs that make me want to get nasty with my little 11-year-old girlfriend, it's Al Wilson, Show and Tell, from the spring of 1974. Late 73, early 74.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
You'll know it. You'll know it when you hear it. Al Wilson, Show and Tell.
I know. I do. I hear it a little bit. Yeah, Wang, you missed it, man. You missed it, Wang.
What's that, bud?
You missed my trifecta. Carly Simon, You're So Vain. All three of us.
Oh, there you go, man. My bad. I'm having issues with my earbuds and stuff.
That's fine. And then Chris had Show and Tell.
What's that?
He had the song Show and Tell for his number 21.
Show and Tell about who?
Or number 20, I'm sorry. Number 20. So, Wang, what's your number 20?
All right, number 20. We're talking number 2 in 1977 by the band Heatwave. Another Boogie Nights. Number 2 in 77. Back.
All right, man. And I'm going to keep you dancing with Le Freak by Chic.
Oh, I love that shit.
Freak out. Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, Stanley, we love when you sing, brother.
Love that shit, man. All right, Chris. Let's get down here to number 19.
We're over halfway there.
We're over halfway there.
19, written by Stevie Wonder, but performed by somebody else. Timeless, as fresh today as when it was released in late 73, early 74. Dirty, funky, gritty, from the waist down. Let's get it on. It's Rufus. Tell me something good.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Shaka Khan. Oh, God.
Come on now.
Heck yeah, no doubt. Awesome.
Dirty.
Oh, just
Whatever
good
it
stuff.
was she was talking about, I had to get in on that and find out. Rufus.
Tell me something good.
Wow.
Oh, awesome, man. So funky. All right. Wang, number 19.
Number 19 went number 1 for not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, 10 weeks at number 1.
Don't
10
do it.
motherfucking weeks.
Don't do it.
All right, 10 number.
Easy.
All right, here we go. 10 number.
I'm trying to save you, Wang.
No, don't save me. I am Bill Wang. I am the great Bill Wang. Nobody can top me. All right, here we go. 10 weeks at number 1. You light up my life by Debbie Boom Bam.
Yes. I love it, man. Love it.
Everything, Bailey. Christopher Long, why are you hating on Debbie Boone? Come on.
I'm just playing it. It's actually almost made my list.
Oh, it's a
It's a great song.
I'm just teasing with you.
It's a fucking brilliant song.
Sappy,
my mom loves that song. My mom loves it.
As you know, when
My
people
wife
think
loves
about
that song.
Does she? Awesome.
It's one of her favorite songs.
When people think about
I
the
love your wife.
sappy
I love your
70s, that's the one that usually comes to mind. You know.
Oh,
Hell yeah. You light up my life. Diddly dee. Bam.
All right, my number 19. They were burning up the dance floor. Oh man, this song is so awesome, man. It's got such an awesome bass line, man. If I'm not mistaken, I think this band may even have 2 bass players going off in it, if I remember correctly. But it's Disco Inferno by the Tramps. Oh man, this song freaking rules, dude.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, number 18.
For a couple of Kiss turds, you guys had a lot of disco on your lists. I'm very impressed.
Hey man, thanks to Mr. Stanley, and I was made for loving you. He freaking planted the seed.
I loved disco. Disco is life.
I love it, dude. I love it. Hell yeah.
Okay, is it me? Number 18. It was their first hit from the spring and summer of 1976. It was when it was a hit, but the album was actually released in late 75. The song didn't become an actual top 40 hit for a couple of months later, and it launched their career. They had done a few albums that were just stalling. They were getting nowhere. The album comes out in 75, still nothing. Then we get into 76. RCA Records releases it as a single, and boom, the rest is music, pop music history. My number 18 is Daryl Hall and John Oates, Sarah Smile.
Oh yeah, it's freaking total classic. Awesome song. Awesome. Wang, number 18.
Yes, we're going to go back to the glorious year of 1978. This shit was all over, and the song went to number 1 in 1978 by the great Frankie Valli, Grease.
Oh, I love it. I just watched Grease a couple weeks ago. Heck yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
Hell yeah.
You know what song I really love from Grease, my favorite song?
What's that?
It's when he's stranded at the drive-in. Stranded. Ooh, what will they say? Yeah, you know it.
I love it. Sing it, Stanley.
Oh, man. But my number 18, when you got it going on for your neighbor, you just got to knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Orlando and Dawn, man.
Right.
Freaking love it. Love it, man.
100%. One of the greatest pop rock songs
So
ever.
awesome. Between that and tie a Yellow Ribbon, I had both of them, man. Both those 45s. All right, man. Number 17, Chris.
All right, here's another one. I might lose you, but the rock and roll people of our age, a self-respecting rock and roller of our age is going to know number 17. Dirty, sleazy, sweaty, gritty. This is the song that showed me what rock and roll really was. And this was 1974, the spring of 74, Black Oak, Arkansas. Jim Dandy to the rescue.
Oh, yeah, Jim Dandy to the rescue. Jim Dandy to the rescue with who on drums, Wang? None other than Tommy Aldridge. Heck yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Black
And-
Oak, Arkansas.
And the late, great Ruby Starr on the sexy, sexy backup vocals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember.
Hell-raising hillbillies, man. Black Oak,
Yeah.
Arkansas.
David Lee Roth totally ripped off that dude's
That's right.
stick.
Everybody
That's right.
says that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, it's blatantly obvious.
Blatantly obvious.
Blatantly obvious. All right, Wang, what's your 17?
All right, man. We're talking 1975, people. We're talking 1975 by the great Captain and Tennille. Love will keep us together. Bam!
Wow. Oh, man. Hell yeah.
He's right.
That's a great song, man.
He's right.
Love it. Had the 8 tracks in our house. Absolutely. Absolutely. Better shop around. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. My 17, I don't know if I want to try to do the old falsetto, but how deep
Go
is
for
your
it.
love? Is your love? How deep is your love?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
BJ's, man. PG's. How deep is your love? Absolutely love it. What a freaking beautiful song. And I just watched that video of them playing that. They did that live on a sofa with just a guitar. And the three of them singing that acoustic, it's freaking awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, number 17, Chris.
And I think that was 17. We're up to number 16, I believe.
Yes, my bad. Yeah, 16.
Okay, one of the greatest R&B songs ever. Another one that is not widely recognized, but it was a solid top 10 hit on Casey's Countdown in late 1975. Former member of the Temptations, the late, great David Ruffin, with his big solo hit, Walk Away from Love.
All right. Right on. All right. Can't say I remember it, but I will have to go.
You will.
through.
I guarantee, I would almost guarantee you, any of these that on my list that make you scratch your head a little bit, go
as
back
soon as I
and
hear
find
it.
them, and you're going to go, oh, yeah, of course.
Duh. Yep, exactly. Yeah, be transported, teleported back in time.
Right.
All right, Wang, what's your number 16?
Yeah, we're going to go back to 1974. 1974. It went to number 4 on the Billboard 200. We're talking Ricky Don't Lose That Number by the great Steely Dan. Bang!
Oh, man. Can't go wrong with Steely Dan.
No way, Jose.
Awesome, man. And my number 16, here's where I kind of cheat a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I cheat a little bit because I get a certain songwriter, very distinctive voice. I just mentioned them. But I get to spread the Barry Gibb love through here. And my number 16, he wrote one for his youngest sibling, and that would be "I Just Want to Be Your Everything" by Andy Gibb. Oh yeah, absolutely love it, man. What great lyrics, man. Great lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, man, it's just so awesome, dude. Yeah. All right. Number 15, Chris.
Number 15 is from early 1975. Breakout hit, top 5 hit from singer-songwriter Phoebe Snow, and the song is Poetry Man.
Ah, yes. Now I do remember that one.
Of course you do.
I'm your poetry man. Yeah, I remember that one. Heck yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, magical.
Beautiful. Yeah. Very folky. A little folky. Yep. Wang. Wang, what's your
Number 15, so you can tell me?
Yes.
All right, man, here we go. We're going to go back in time. We're talking December of 1975. We are talking number one. This shit was all over the radio. The song is called December of 1963. Oh, What a Night by the Four Seasons and the Grease guy, Frankie Valli. Number 15, bam.
Heck yeah, man. Killer song. Great song. Great thing.
Thank you, Syncin.
All right, man. Now, my number 15 and 14 are tied together. I'll get to that momentarily.
Okay.
But this coincides with me getting Kiss double platinum in the summer of 78, I believe. It was either the summer of 78 or 79. It had to be 78 because they had the huge display in the record store.
Right.
And I was like, Dad, I was visiting my dad in North Carolina. I'm like, Dad, it's Kiss. I gotta have it. Can I have it? And he's like, sure, son, I'll get it for you. And he went in there looking through the 45s. And he grabs a couple 45s. So we go back to the house. And I got my Kiss double platinum. I'm itching to play it. But he's got to play his 45s first. And first one he puts on is a little, I love the nightlife. I got to boogie. So I just, from that moment.
Disco rock.
Exactly, man. Alicia Bridges with the short,
Oh, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. But anyway, man, that song just brings back such good memories, man. I see my dad sitting there dancing in the living room with my stepmom to that song. So I love it, man. I love the nightlife. All right. Well, Chris, what's your number 14?
Top 5 hit, maybe number 6. Definitely solid top 10 on Casey's Countdown, summer of 1975. It was the first of many hits for celebrated singer-songwriter Melissa Manchester and the timeless classic Midnight Blue.
Right on. I remember Melissa Manchester. Heck yeah. I remember another song by her, though, more than that one, I think. Gosh, I'm trying to remember.
She had several. She ran the table for a good 5, 6, 7 years or so.
I know the song. You should hear how he talks about you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was in the 80s. Sure.
Yeah, that was in the 80s.
So she hung on for a while.
Yeah, she did.
In terms of chart success,
Yeah. Cool. Right on. Wang, what's your number 14?
Yes, sir. Syncin, the well-respected Syncin, I might add. This album was a blockbuster. It was amazing. I'm shocked this song only went to number 10 on the Billboard 100. The song is by Fleetwood Mac, number 10 in 1977. Go Your Own Way. Bam.
Oh, yes. Awesome song. That was on my list. I crossed it out for something else because I really didn't get into Go Your Own Way until like the 80s. So
I got you.
So I was like, all right, my number 14 coincides with that great record store day with my dad, and the other 45 that he brought home that day was Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. It was freaking amazing, man. Hearing that thing for the first time was like, what the fuck is this shit? When they went into that freaking opera part, man. But God, how awesome was it, though? It was freaking awesome. Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, Chris, number 13.
Classic band, iconic band, super sexy, super soulful, super smooth grooving. My number 13 is from the summer of 1975, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's the Way of the World.
Hell yeah, man. Earth, Wind, and Fire freaking rule, man. Hell yeah. Wang, 13.
Yeah, 13. I remember the shit like, I wouldn't say it like yesterday, but I remember my little friend, what was his name? Doug Kilgore turned me on to this song. Fly Like an Eagle. What's that?
No. Your little friend.
What'd you say? Well,
Your-
say it.
Your
Sing it
little
sounding.
friend.
Sing it sounding. The wise ass is on. Fly Like an Eagle, Steve Miller Band, number 3 in 1976. Bang.
Right on. Right on. My 13 was the old Stylistics. You make me feel friend. Freaking love it, man. Love it.
Sing it sounding. When you sing, it's great.
Absolutely love it. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was.
I said it was great, so that's all that matters.
You get the idea.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
All right, Chris, number 12. Top 12. Here we go.
Top 12, legendary, iconic singer-songwriter Joni Mitchell from 1974, and it's called Help Me.
Right on, man. Well, Joni Mitchell makes the list. All right.
Wow.
Wang, what you got for your number 12?
Man, you cannot put a list of the 70s and not bring these guys up. You guys did so eloquently, and I was happy to see both of you guys. We're talking Staying Alive by the great Bee Gees, number 1 in 1977. Bam.
Hell yeah, man. All right. And the Bee Gees just keep going, man. Number 12.
Oh.
Even though it's not a Bee Gees song, it is a Bee Gee related song. And it was by Australia's very beautiful Samantha Sang and Emotion. Oh, my God. What a killer song. Killer song. Hell yeah. All right, Chris, number 11.
Number 11, one of the greatest bands of all time. R&B, soul, rock, I don't care the genre. They were badasses, and I own many of their albums. So many great hits, but this is probably their most well-known from late 1975. The iconic, boom, can you see it? The Ohio
Ohio Players.
Ohio Players love Roller Coaster.
Oh, dude.
Just been put on notice. The Ohio Players, bad ass.
Hell yeah. Roller Coaster.
When I was a kid, I just wanted to be in a band. Here again, it's like another Soul Train moment. I just wanted to have an afro. I wanted to have platform boots and a polyester leisure suit just so that I could be in the Ohio Players and hang out with these guys. Massive band, massive number 1 hit. It's timeless, it's iconic. It's my number 11, Love Roller Coaster.
And let's not forget Fire.
Right?
Oh, I love that guy's voice, man, when he does that.
They had several top 40 hits, sure.
Yeah, man. Awesome, dude. All right. Wang, what's your number 11?
Well, man, and here's the only band I repeated this song. This is a Monday morning quarterback. It means more to me nowadays, but it did come out in 75 as number 1. So we're going to bring it up. One of These Nights by the Eagles. Bam.
Oh, incredible song, dude. That's one of my favorite Eagles song right there, dude.
That song is sick as fuck. Michelle Marie, there you go. Bam.
The freaking, those harmony falsetto vocals go so freaking high, man. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous harmony.
Hell yeah, sing it.
On that song, man. Unbelievable. All right, my 11, gonna get a little gay here, but whatever. All right.
Hey man, go gay, go gay, go gay.
I don't care. I fucking love this song. If you were roller skating back in the day, and if you were roller skating and watching that Chips episode, you saw Life Garrett singing, I was made for dancing, all night long. Oh, I freaking love it, dude. I don't care. I freaking love that song, dude. All right, man. Yeah. All right. We're our top 10. Chris.
Yeah, top 10. Christopher Long.
You know, I've been worried all day that my list was going to be a little too wimpy. until I got on here with you clowns, and I'm feeling pretty macho about mine. I'm feeling pretty confident. Also, Bill Wang.
Yeah.
Eagles, One of These Nights.
Yeah.
A good argument could be made. You could make a case for One of These Nights actually being as big and bold and beautiful, or more so, than anything on Hotel California. That was a great song. I'm so glad that you included that on your list. Eagles, One of These Nights. Boom.
Me too.
It's a song that means a lot to me. Michelle Marie knows exactly. And my current girlfriend is woman enough. She doesn't care if I talk about people from the past. Because people from the past are my life. I'm not going to ignore my life. So there you go. There.
Right. Okay, my number 10 from the same album. I think this was on Wang's list, but it was a different hit from the same album. Spring of 1975, from the album Young Americans by David Bowie. It is the title track, Young Americans.
Yeah!
Dirty, sexy, funky. Absolutely.
Oh, did you see St. Vincent cover that song yet?
I have not seen or heard that.
Do you know who St. Vincent is, with Annie Clark on guitar?
Yeah.
She's awesome, man. She's awesome, but she covered that song. It's pretty good.
I will have to look at that.
Really good. She did a live performance of it on one of those shows, one of those late night shows or something. It was somewhere. Very recently. Very recently. Yeah, so check that out, man. Yeah, very cool. Good song, man. Hell yeah. Number 10, Wang.
Number 2 in early 1977 by the great Gary Wright, Dream Weaver. Bam!
Oh my God. Right. Beautiful song. Yeah, great song. Absolutely. My number 10, little old John Lennon made a little remark to Paul McCartney about, writing all those silly love songs and who needs them. So Paul McCartney wrote a song called Silly Love Song. And it's freaking awesome, man. It's so good, man. What a killer bass line in that song. Just a great song. I love it, man.
From the spring of 1976, that was the album Wings at the Speed of Sound. That whole record was life-changing.
Yeah. Great stuff.
For me, anyway.
Yeah, it's great stuff. I love it.
That's all that matters. Christopher Long, we're talking about our life, so your life. Christopher Long lives matter. Christopher Long lives matter.
Yes, it does.
Okay, my number nine, more sexy, smooth grooving R&B. It was the second consecutive top 10 hit for the band Rolls Royce, and it's called I Want to Get Next to You.
Oh yeah.
They hit number 1 with Car Wash, and then a few months later they came back, hit the top 10 again with a little more chill, a little more smooth, vibey. I Want to Get Next to You. It's beautiful.
I remember that
make
one.
You want to bang your girlfriend, nothing will.
I know that one. I remember it. Yeah. All right, Wang, number 9.
I Want to Get Next to You, that Queensryche song, sick as fuck, right? I'll rage for order. I know it's different. I know it's different, but whenever I hear I Want to Get Next to You, I think of that song.
But that's how I'm going to get close to him.
I know. Hey, random thoughts, you know how it is. We do these crazy shows. We're having a good old time together.
Yes, we are, man. This is awesome.
Us crazy motherfuckers. But all right, number 9, Sing It Stanley, Christopher Long. I'm talking Lido Shuffle by Bob Skaggs. Number 11 in 1977.
Oh, Lido.
Whoa. Solid.
Whoa.
There it is. That's it. Damn. Awesome.
Sing better than you, so suck my dick.
You did right there. That's for damn sure.
Thank you.
All right. My number 9. Another, I'm not sure if this is a trifecta yet, but it is It is a double. Hotel California, the Eagles. Dude, how can you not? I mean, oh my God. I remember putting that little 45 on with the little Asylum label on it and just listening to that solo over
It's
over
so dark.
and over
It's so
again.
overplayed, but it's so dark. It just it's amazing. It's amazing.
I know. I still don't get sick of it. To this day, I do
Me
not
either, brother,
get
man.
sick of
Me
it.
either.
Right.
I don't know why. I just don't. I just can't wait to hear that solo. I freaking love it. I love the lyrics, everything about it. All right, Chris, number 8.
This would be one of my most guilty pleasure tracks on here. My number 8, I don't know if this means anything to you guys, if you remember it all, but it was super fun. It was genius. It could be, a case could be made that it was one of the original or early blueprints for what would be known as rap later on, although this record was not rap, but the vocal style, very rhymey, very forward thinking, just one of my all-time favorites from the 70s. To my knowledge, a one-hit wonder. The group was called Reunion, and the song was called Life is a Rock, but the radio rolled me.
Wow. Oh, man.
Don't look at me with a blank stare, Syncin Stanley. You know what I'm talking about.
I got to listen to it, man, to jog the memory on that.
Got it. You got to. When you hear it, it's one of two things. When you go back and hear it, you're going to go, oh, yeah, I remember now. He was right again. Or
Exactly.
you're going to hear it and you're going to go, I never remember hearing this, but he was right again. So,
right on.
Either way, I'm going to be right. Reunion, Life is a Rock, but the radio rolled me.
Wow.
Very, very fun, very interesting, and you'll know what I mean when you hear it.
All right, cool. Wang, number 8.
So Christopher Long, this song that nobody's heard of, so it was actually a top 40 hit?
It was maybe even top 5. Huge.
Oh, wow.
1974. I'm disappointed that neither one of you know that. It was a huge, huge hit in the fall of 1970.
I'm totally going to know it when I hear it.
When you hear it, yeah.
I just can't relate to the title.
If I
Yeah,
could
exactly.
stand-
You know,
If-
don't
if
sue
I-
us, Christopher Long. Do not
If I-
sue us. We have powerful and attractive attorneys, and we will win all the lawsuits.
Yeah.
Christopher Long, do not sue us.
All right, Wang, number 8.
All right, number 8. This shit was fucking. If you were alive back then, if you had an ear, if you had an eye, this song was. I mean, it was everywhere. And we're talking late 78, early 79, number 1. Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart. Ah.
Another double. Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Right on. Right on. Right on. All right, my number 8. I've been alive forever, and I wrote the very first song.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, man. Barry Manilow. I write the songs off of trying to get the feeling again. I know that whole 8-track, dude. I used to play that 8-track.
Respect.
I freaking love it. I remember going down in the basement, plugging that 8-track in, man, and just getting lost in Manilow land. It was awesome. Yep. All right, man. Moving on. Number 7, Chris.
Number 7. If I could have repeated artists on my list, this woman would have been on the list 6, 7, 8 times.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, we're talking about Christopher Long.
Let me guess. Is it Linda Ronstadt?
No.
Oh, damn, snap. All right.
Because Linda Ronstadt was one of the most powerful, beautiful voices in the history of recorded sound, but Linda Ronstadt was not a songwriter. This gal coming in at number 7 was not only a beautiful vocalist with magical songs. Just one of the most iconic. An argument could be made for her being one of the most important music artists of the 70s. And my number 7 is from the great Carole King from 1971, It's Too Late.
Oh, beautiful song off the Tapestry.
A great breakup. It was a real master class in going from being like 7 or 8 years old to being, 25 and hearing about real grown-up relationships.
Oh, yeah.
Centered relationships, breakups, and so on. Carole King.
Who was it? Her, Neil Sedaka, and Barry Manilow. I think they were all like on a writing team out of one of those shops.
Almost. She had a very close relationship with Neil Sedaka that would have dated back to the late 50s. She was songwriting partners with her ex-husband, Jerry Goffin.
Okay.
They were, I want to say, most famously in that group of songwriters at the time, very famously connected to Neil Diamond.
Oh, wow.
So there were, because at that time, they were all young and up and coming and so on. And
they were just writing songs like crazy, man.
Right. I want to say it was
for other people, and they just want to,
Oh, absolutely. Carole King, before she became established as a solo artist known as Carole King, she was already hugely successful as a songwriter for other artists.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
Just not enough that I can say about Carole King. That was an era, early songwriter era. They were all working in what was known as the Brill Building.
That's it. Yep.
And that whole album, Tapestry, that's one of those records you could pretty much come in and take my entire record collection, and I would probably could be almost okay with it as long as you don't touch my vintage vinyl copy of Tapestry. Carole King, much love.
Right on. Wang, number 7.
Number 7. This song is very personal because it's my mom and her twin sister, my Aunt Judy, who passed away at 49 years old. But when we moved from Boston to San Francisco Bay Area, every year we'd travel from Boston in the car, the Impala and everything. And we'd get to Boston, my mom's twin sister, and she'd have a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, and very personal. We're talking number 1 in April of 1973. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Tony Orlando and Don Dyer.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Very personal. Some of this shit's very personal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't I can't ignore it. This is shit's powerful shit. So there you go.
It is, man. These are powerful songs, man.
Fuck yeah, especially when they have something to do with your family. It's like beyond a pop song. So there you go, Syncin family.
Totally embedded in your DNA.
Damn right, brother. Fuck yeah.
All right, man. My number 7 is oh god, it's just a gorgeous song, man. My parents used to have these 8 tracks. We used to listen to them all the time. But Carpenters, Close to You.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Yep, you had it on yours.
Damn right I did, bro. Yes, sir.
Is it going to be a triple? I don't know. We'll find out. All right.
Awesome song. Fuck yeah.
It's gorgeous, man. All those layered harmonies.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I believe she died of anorexia in 1983.
Yeah.
Correct.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Very
one
sad.
of the first times we heard about that, frankly.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Chris, take us to number 6.
Number 6 is a repeat. This is going to be number 2 so far that it's popped up on one of our lists. It was one of the early epic top 40 masterpieces. Masterpiece. This was a masterpiece of work. It peaked at number 2 on Casey's Countdown, I want to say for 3 weeks in the summer of 1975. And I think, I'm sorry, I can't remember which one of your lists it was on, but it's summer of 75, 10cc, I'm Not in Love.
That was Wang's list. Hell yeah. Awesome. Almost.
That was my hold on. That was my number 34.
Yeah.
And they went on to do that great video during the 80s with all the melting faces and make you want to
That was two
cry.
guys. That was two guys from 10cc. That was Godby and Cream.
Yep. Yeah. Very cool, man. Great song. All right, Wang, what's your number 6?
Number 6. This song is epic. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. It went to number 1 in September of 1973 by the incomparable Barbara Streisand, The Way We Were. Bam!
Oh, dude. Wow. Amazing, Wang. Killer
Why?
song.
Because you got it too? Or amazing that I picked it?
No, it's amazing that you picked it. I love that you picked it, man. That's a great
okay,
song.
right on. Cool.
I love some Barbara Streisand. I love what she did with Barry Gibb. I freaking love, what's that song, Evergreen? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Barbara Streisand's awesome, dude.
Right on, take it, Daddy, bam!
Right on, dude. All right, my number 6.
Where did he go again?
He dipped out. Where did he go, Wang? I think he's
Hey, listen. Tim, I've had to take a piss for the last 75 minutes. If I can hold it, there he's back. Give it a good shake.
Which you're not drinking alcohol either. All right, my number 6, possibly has one of the greatest, most memorable saxophone solos in it, or saxophone lines, whatever you want to call it. But it's what is it? Jerry or Gary Rafferty's Baker Street. Jerry Rafferty's Baker Street. Oh my God, what a freaking incredible song. Foo Fighters did a decent cover of it, a while back, but man, I just absolutely love this song, Baker Street. All right, top 5, Chris.
I feel like it's a week later since we started this. This is like Rogan. This is in length. The only difference is this one's actually interesting.
This is a marathon. You need to be high on your endurance. Make it through this one.
We'll see if anybody actually can sit through this. But a lot of fun for me. I'm really grateful that you guys included me on this one.
Oh, we love
number 5, one of the most iconic acts ever. They were tragically labeled, not for everybody, but generally speaking, really labeled as a disco act. When the fact is, their for me anyway, in my world, their biggest, best songs were before they went down disco lane. And I think this is their ultimate, in my view, for me, their ultimate best, absolute best tune. And even a lot of the young people, the ones that are cool, recognize this as fact. Just before they became associated with the disco thing, right at that tail end, they nailed it. They landed a freaking banger in 1975.
I can almost guess it. I know it.
Nights on Broadway.
Oh man, yes. I would have thought
it was sexy. It had so much heart and soul to it. Bee Gees, Nights on Broadway.
I could have swore you were going to say, that's a great one, but I could have swore you were going to say, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? But that's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
that song. I love that song, Christopher Long, and I fucked up and not included it. That's my first Bee Gees song I ever heard ever. badass song. Bam.
It
Badass.
is. It is incredible song, man. It's got
Awesome
all the
song.
orchestration
Awesome.
too. It's freaking. It's just very big. It's huge.
Right.
I love it, man. Love it. Yeah, love it. All right, Wang. What is your number 5?
I'm number 5, stealing from my lovable co-host, the incomparable Syncin Stanley. We have invented a dynasty, and we're honored that everybody watches that shit. But we're talking Baker Street, number 2 in 1978, June of 1978. Jerry Rafferty, bam!
Wow, back to back. Incredible. Wow, awesome. Awesome. All right, my number 5 is a little song by the Hughes Corporation.
Yeah.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Oh, dude, I freaking love it, dude. Love it. Love it. Again, had the 45, listened to it all the time as a kid. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. All right, number 4, Chris.
This was one of the first top 40 hits that sounded evil to me. It just sounded scary. It sounded dark. It sounded scary. I'm a little old man now. I'm going to be 64 years old this year. And after more than 50 years, this track, an instrumental track, it still sounds dark and scary. From the soundtrack to the motion picture, The Exorcist. It's Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells. If you don't know it, check it out.
I know it. Yep. Oh, yeah.
And the cool thing is, it was something that he had written and recorded before The Exorcist. It just coincidentally happened to have that dark, ominous, powerful feel to it. Tubular Bells, baby. Mike Oldfield. Banger.
Incredible. All right, Wang, number 4.
Yeah, number 4. Number 3 in March of 1970. 1970. We're talking we're talking Instant Karma by the great John Lennon. Bam.
All right, man. Cool. What song was it?
Instant Karma.
All right, cool.
Gonna get you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, my number 4. Back in the early 90s, you could have probably caught me somewhere, some smoky bar.
Easy.
Singing this to karaoke. Trying to get all the girls to come on down to my place, baby. Hot child in the city. I freaking love it, dude. Love this song. I don't care.
He's another one, Nick Gilder. He's another one who does not get the credit. And he had a string of a good 2, 3, 4 albums. You talk about that pop rock style that would have inspired the Knack. That maybe would have inspired maybe Cheap Trick.
He had the skinny tie look with the jacket.
With the skinny tie. It was like 2 Robin Zanders were breaking out at the same time with that.
Good
look.
analogy.
This was a guy who definitely listened to a lot of mid-'60s Beatles. Nick Gilder, just masterful pop rock songwriter, Hot Child in the City. And I'll say this, if you like or love Hot Child in the City, go back, find that album, listen to that whole album. Hot Child in the City is probably the weakest song on the album. That's how good that's not putting down Hot Child in the City. That's just how good that entire Nick Gilder album is. It's so great that iconic number 1 hit is one of the weaker tunes on the record. So I say that as a encouragement and inspiration for anybody who watches this and actually gives a shit. Seek out that Nick Gilder record. It's just magnificent.
Awesome. Well, let's bring it on home, man. We're in our top 3, Chris. Number 3.
All right, here's another one that neither of you guys are going to know. Well, I can't say that. Maybe you will. I'm not gonna wager too much on it for you guys knowing this one.
Okay.
It was.
I like this.
It moved when I was 11 years old. I got the emotion in this song, the heartbreak. It was just a beautiful story song. It was very moving. Even as a kid, I got it. Even as a little old man now, I still get it. I listen to this song now more than 50 years later, and it can still put me in a freaking corner in the fetal position crying. He's known for other songs. This was his best one, my all-time. And these last couple are definitely in a proper order. I didn't take this lightly. My number 3 favorite song from the 70s, top 40 hits from the 70s, Harry Chapin, but the song is called WOLD. And you guys don't get it.
Oh, we get it, brother man. Don't be so condescending. Don't be so condescending, Christopher Long.
Listen, you go back and look at the deer in the headlight and see, we can't see your face. I know Tim very well. I saw that look of, what the fuck are you talking about, man? WOLD. They are call letters of a fictional radio station.
Oh, okay.
So the song is about this DJ who spent his whole life working his way up the ladder in the radio business, and as he has gotten older, he lost his family over his career, lost his wife over his career. Now he's old and doing high school sock hops and wearing a toupee, and he's realized that he has gambled his entire life on his radio career in the DJ business, and at the end of the day, he wound up with goose eggs, and he goes back to try to reconcile with the wife, and it's too late. She's already moved on. She's gotten remarried. So in an effort of pursuing his career, he lost everything that was truly important to him in life. And the chorus, I am the morning DJ from WOLD, the great good morning voice who's heard but never seen. It's very moving. Great song, great melody, great piece of work from Harry Chapin. And I would never condescend to either one of you two gentlemen. You are my rock and roll heroes. I just saw that look in Tim's eye that, I had kicked the ball and it missed the it missed the uprights there. But it's a beautiful, moving song, and I would encourage either of you guys or any of your viewers or listeners to find that Harry Chapin, WOLD from 1974. Beautiful.
Cool. All right, Wang, number 3.
Yeah, to play on the condescending Christopher Long thing, I'm not sure either one of you guys are too cultured enough to acknowledge this song or this artist, or intelligent enough to, I'm kidding, come on, I'm kidding. All right, can't get enough of Your Love, Babe. Number 1, September 1974, by the great Barry White. Bam.
Oh, yeah. Can't get enough of Your Love, Babe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sing it down.
Hell yeah. All right, man. My number 3 is future Cheap Trick producer here. Hello, it's me. Little Todd Rundgren. Yeah, love that song, man. Hello,
That's
it's
your
me.
number 3?
Yeah. No
That's your
order. No particular order. No
Okay.
particular order. Number 3, Hello, It's Me. Number 2, Chris.
All right. This was a little bit of a sleeper also, but it was not just a top 40, not just a top 20, but a top 15 hit on Casey's Countdown in the late spring, early summer of 1975. I hope I don't miss with you guys again, but I might. It is the banjo fiddle Ray Stevens version of the Johnny Mathis classic Misty.
There you go.
Guys, don't. Go back and find that. It is such a beautiful, crisp, sharp, country flavored spin. Johnny Mathis was known for his, his sort of easy listening big band version of this iconic song Misty from the 50s and 60s. 1975, Ray Stevens comes back with this fiddle banjo country version that sounds like sunshine. So beautiful, so crisp, so pure. Misty by Ray Stevens, my number 2, not just my number 2 favorite record of top 40 hits in the 70s, that's my number 2 favorite record of all time, period.
Oh, wow.
Ray Stevens, Misty. Done.
Right on. Wang, number 2.
Man, this was number 1. And there's a guy, I respect the guy and I'm very appreciative of making a comment, but he made a comment on me and Syncin Family's top 80s, top 40 songs of the 80s. And he kind of ripped me particularly about picking too many number 1 songs. Hey man, I'm picking my favorite songs. If they went to number 1, then fucking so be it. Don't fucking rip me for it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why they went to number 1. Because if they meant that to you, chances are it meant something magical and special to many, many others.
Yeah, these songs mean so much to each of us 3.
Sure.
Christopher Long, who's on that mug? Christopher Long.
Oh, this is my Dancing with the Stars mug. This would be Derek Huff with his wife Haley, right there.
Oh, okay. Who's that? Who's that? Is that people on the show?
Yes, they are iconic international professional dancers, and Derek also is now one of the judges on Dancing with the Stars and has been for years.
Okay, cool.
That's where they
saw
are
the last one you had, Mom. I love that
Mom.
one.
Right. It's two of my favorite go-to coffee mugs. I love Mom, and then my Dancing with the Stars Derek Huff mug.
Awesome, Christopher Long!
I got this at the live show, man. I went and saw the Dancing with the Stars Derek Huff live, not once, but twice. On the
not
last
once, but twice. Awesome, Christopher Long.
And
all right, my number 2 is Christopher Long. Christopher Long. Here's my number 2. This was number 1 in January 1971. My Sweet Lord, Isn't It a Pity by the great George Harrison. Bam.
Wow, right on. Cool.
Great one.
Cool. All right. That's good. My number 2 is a little Gino Vanelli. I just want to stop. Oh, yeah. Love it. Love Stop. and the other hit he had, Living Inside Myself. It was like, which one? Yeah. Love it.
Did not see that coming.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? All right,
Good
here
stuff.
we are.
Great songs.
Number 1, Chris. What is your number 1?
This is easy. This is not just my number 1 favorite hit from the 70s. This is my all-time favorite song, period.
Oh my goodness.
My entire lifetime, as I've mentioned, which is rolling in on 64 years. I've spent a lot of time investing into a lot of music. I didn't just fall off the boat. I've had a lot of time, a lot of years to analyze and process, and this is my all-time, without even competition. There's this song, and then way in the background is everybody else. It is my all-time absolute favorite song in the history of recorded sound in my life, anyway. My number 1 track is Todd Rundgren, Hello, It's Me.
All right, rock and roll. Oh man, that's awesome. My number 3 is your number 1.
It was cool then. It's cool now. It started out one of his early hits when he was with his band, The Nazz. And then 72, 73 on his album, Something Anything, re-released a different version as a solo artist. was a top 5 hit, and it is the greatest for me in my world. You got to be careful. Don't get everybody all freaking triggered.
Chris Long's world.
In my world, Todd Rundgren, Hello, It's Me, greatest song of all time.
Wow.
I said it, I meant it, and I will not back down.
So I guess you were very happy to know it was one of my picks.
My chest swelled with pride for you, Tim, when I heard that pop up.
I love it, man. Remember when you used to put all the makeup on, the little...
He was glam before I knew what glam. It's just he is so cool, and it's not just that one song. I own many Todd Rundgren records. I'm a huge admirer, and I'll tell you this: you go back and look at some of your favorite rock records. Todd Rundgren is the one who produced them. People wouldn't know that. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Todd Rundgren produced that. You mentioned Cheap Trick. Todd Rundgren produced those. The early or the mid 70's Grand Funk top 40 hits. Todd Rundgren produced those also.
Wow.
He is a genius, an icon, and he wrote the greatest song of all time.
And he's a pretty good human being too. I mean, didn't he raise one of Steven Tyler's daughters?
Yes, he did. If we believe what we read here and there, you would be able to believe that he did raise Steven Tyler's daughter. He stepped up and played dad when nobody else did, and that's
awesome.
That's a stand-up dude right there in my book.
Exactly. All right, Wang, what is your number one song?
Yeah, my number one song, and like the great Christopher Long said, that nothing can compare to this number one song. The cultural relevance of this song and everything. It went to number 2 in April of 1971. The song is by Marvin Gaye, and the song is called "What's Going On." Bam!
Amen.
Right
Amen. On. Bill Wang. Beautiful.
Great song, man. Great
song.
Thank
you, boys. Thank you.
And my number one song is actually one of my favorite songs of all time. I don't know if I would say it's the favorite song of all time, but as far as 70s songs, I just have great memories of driving around with my mom, hearing this song on the radio when it came out. And the lyrics are so intellectual and just, oh man, it's so spot on, man. And that's The Logical Song by Supertramp. Absolutely love it. Love it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Great song, great album.
Yeah.
Breakfast in America.
Yeah. Good stuff on there. Absolutely. There we go. All right. Wow, man, we got it. We got through it.
2 hours.
Yes, we did.
Everybody take a deep breath. Because guess what? It's time for Kiss Time!
Bam!
All right, man. Oh, guys. We got to start off Kiss Time. We got to start off Kiss Talk with talking about the Dick, the man himself, the number one fuck you motherfucker, and just shut your mouth, Mr. Gene Simmons, and his shitty comments to Peter Criss. What? I mean, what? Guys, help me out here, man. What do you guys think about this, man? Where's the shit coming from? Why has he got to be such a dick to Peter?
Christopher Long.
I'm not going to call anybody names or anything like that, but I do think that it's tragic. It's tragic at this point in their lives and this point in their career. I don't know what anybody has to gain from making such disparaging comments. I mean, we get it. You know, we got the Paul and Jean memo years ago. They were so superior to the other two. Okay, we get it. Time out. Enough already. Why, you know, it's just sad and tragic. And I think that it makes Jean look incredibly small, juvenile, petty. It's just too bad, you know, because, you know, like I said, I'm getting up there in years myself, and I wake up every morning realizing, you know, my movie is way much closer to the end than it is at the beginning. So what can I do today? I want to go out and love people. I want to forgive people. I want to connect with people. I want to embrace kindness and grace and compassion and all of that. And then we have Gene Simmons, who is considerably older than even I am, much closer to the end of his story than even I am. And how is he using that time? He's using that time to, you know, to belittle and so on. I just think it's just really unfortunate. It's tragic, and it's petty, and it's not a good look. And it just makes, if it's any kind of a look, it makes him look small. And Peter deserves better than that. Gene deserves to portray himself better than that. The legacy that they built together as a band deserves better than this nonsense. So I would not call anybody any names, but I would just say, shame on you, Gene Simmons. Do better.
Good. Well put. Wang, call him names. Please call him names.
What's up, bud?
I'm just messing with it. What do you got to think about this whole?
Oh man, I think you guys nailed it. It's like, it's embarrassing. It's like Peter Criss is fucking 80 years old, the same age as my dad, and older than my fucking mom.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we're talking about my parents' age. I mean, Gene Simmons, same thing. I mean, right around my parents' age. Are you really gonna fuck your shit up? It's embarrassing. It's just pathetic, and that's all I got to say about it, man.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous, and the timing is just.
And it's not just that. It's this is the kind of rhetoric we've been hearing over and over for years and years and years, but more specifically, in very recent weeks or recent last couple of months, we've been hearing this kind of stuff from him regarding Peter and Ace. You know, after Ace had died, I'm like, my goodness, is this is really, you know, how you want to write your story at the end of the movie? It's just really unfortunate, you know, especially you know, after somebody has passed away and you're still
right.
It's tragic and foolish. I'm sorry. I'll stop
No,
now.
it is.
No, you're right. It's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Shut your fucking mouth, Gene Simmons. Shut your fucking mouth.
Amen. All right, Wang, tell all the Kiss Tards our Kiss topic for this week.
All right, man. Here we go. Kiss talk. All right, Kiss talk. All right, so I came up with this idea: the worst decisions that Kiss made in the 70s. And what I mean by that is what events, what situations that they came up with fucked up the long-term just the authenticness of being Kiss. If you're gonna stick with the 70s Kiss, I don't think you could have done these things. In other words, the long-term solvency of the original Kiss, four guys, continuing on into the 80s. And my thinking was, what were the worst decisions Kiss made to prevent that? And that could be different interpretations. But when I came up with that idea, that's what I'm talking about. What decisions did Kiss make in the 70s that hijacked and fucked up the solvency of the original four, the magical original four, to continue on? So there you go, Syncin. Yeah.
All right, Chris, you want to take number 10?
Yeah, I hope I got this right. If I'm reading you guys right, my list was missteps, blunders that they
same thing, bro. Same thing.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're tracking. All right.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to have what, 10?
10, yeah.
Okay.
10.
My number 10 of the Kiss blunders was releasing so much gobbledygook on the Love Gun album.
Otherwise known as low-hanging fruit.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, define gobbledygook for the people that don't know what that means.
It seemed to me, okay, that they were on this great artistic trajectory. Each album was a great progression and just becoming a greater band, better musicians, greater songs, greater production, just increasingly better and better and better. And then we hit Love Gun, and the songs became, they were cock rock parodies of the rock star lifestyle at the time. They were, dopey, and we have a good time busting on this every time I'm on the show, and I don't know how much I can say, but once they hit that peak, that white hot original era, that white hot peak with Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun is when that everything that made them special, street cred, just an authentic rock and roll band. That's when everything started to take a turn in the other direction, and that was with the album Love Gun. Some great songs on Love Gun. A couple of their best tunes were on Love Gun. A great cover, but there was some gobbledygook on there also that was beneath them.
Right on. Wang, what's your number 10?
Yeah, not getting Eddie Kramer to produce the first Kiss album. Yes, we know Eddie Kramer produced the little EP or whatever, but in my opinion, one of the biggest mistakes Kiss made in the 70s is not having Eddie Kramer to be fully on board, in charge to fucking produce those Kiss songs on the debut album. There.
Yep. Hell yeah. I'll get to more of that later. My number 10 is quite simply over merchandising. And then it ran into Love Gun, in 1978. And they oversaturated the market with Kiss, with the brand. And I think they could have held back a little, just a little bit. I mean, did we really need Dolls? Did we really need a lot of that stuff? It's kind of cool now for collectors, yeah. But back then, even me as a kid, I didn't want to play with Dolls. I'm like, why is Kiss coming out with Dolls? I don't want that. I'll take the jigsaw puzzles and cool stuff like that. But that's just one of my little peeves there. A little too saturated in the market.
Valid points, Syncin. I'm on board. Right on.
All right, cool. Chris, what's your number 9?
You're really hitting it right on the head, Tim, with the oversaturating.
I haven't started yet.
Right. Yeah, me neither. That's why I kind of held back on that, because I'm looking at my list and I don't want to shoot my whole load too soon, you know. But there was a lot of conversation amongst fans, maybe even still now. I don't know. I've really not been part of the Kiss world in a long time. But I remember as recently as, say, maybe the late 90s, when every week it's a new best of, you know, same songs but in a different order and so on. And you could just hear fans at some of these conventions and so on, you know, just like, another compilation, another. And that started way back, because it's sort of, I don't think it's really being, I don't know, it's sort of taking advantage of your audience. Hey, make every buck you can when you can while you can. I get that. But at some point, you're sort of taking advantage of your core audience. And the first album that I noticed that, even as a young teenager, I went, hey, this kind of feels like I'm getting ripped off. And that is my number 9 mistake or blunder, whatever, was the release of Double Platinum.
Wow, right on.
It was we had just come out of the double Kiss Alive 2, you know, and here's this double record of the same crap that, you know, we already have.
I totally agree with you. Another point to that is they always refer to Double Platinum like, oh, our first compilation album, Double Platinum. Well, motherfuckers, you just released the originals after the first 3 albums.
Yeah. So it was the kind of stuff that we saw continue to play out over and over in upcoming, you know, ensuing decades. That's when I first really noticed it, was with Double Platinum. And the remixes and so on just really compromised the song. Oh, it's the new remixed version of this and that. Well, remixed is okay, unless you make the tracks worse. You know, if you're going to remix and remaster, it should be an improvement. And,
and it wasn't.
No tracks on Double Platinum were improved by being included on Double Platinum. I'm done. Sorry.
Right on. Wang, you're number 9. Wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, you know, and I realize Monday Morning Quarterback, now it's considered classic, but I'm talking about in the context of the 1970s, the mistakes that Kiss made in the 70s to prevent the 4 original members to continue on Kiss in the 80s. So my number 9 would be Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. Back.
Ouch. Oh, yeah, I know. I almost put it on my list, but I just adore it so much.
No, I do too, Syncin, in the context of today. But back then, that was a big mistake.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. All right, my number 9 is Then She Kissed Me. It was a huge mistake. Should have left that piece of shit off the album. Yeah. All right, number 8, Chris.
Well, that is very much in line with what I was saying about Love Gun, you know. So we have fun goofing around. I mean, who cares about Love Gun? I mean, you know. So it's something fun that we goof around about. But a lot of times,
But Chris, we proved it. You proved it. We proved it on that episode, because how many times did Love Gun songs come up on our least favorite?
The more conversations that the 3 of us have, and
that's true.
The deeper we get into some of these conversations, from very objective viewpoints, what started out as a joke, low-hanging fruit, really is being proven through our genuine conversations. So.
It is. That's why I'm saying your low-hanging fruit comment is validated.
Yeah. Okay.
It is.
What do we got here? Am I number 8?
Yeah, number 8.
I would say I don't know if it's really a mistake, but it was something that they had put out, because they after a bit, when they really got the look and the sound and the whole thing perfected, they were at that time so amazing, so spectacular, just so perfect, that I hated going through magazines and finding like the early pictures where it looks like they were doing their makeup with crayon.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it was hideous because they looked so great by, 75, 76, 77. To see some of these, too many of these images getting out from like 73, when they just looked, I'll say, less than spectacular. So maybe the best way to do that, the blunder would be releasing too many early makeup photos or letting too many of those get out, because there you go.
Yep, I hear you. Wang, number 8.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback on what you said, Syncin Stanley. It was a very valid and perfect observation. It was the late 70s, the over merch, like it was like a total free fall for all the overload of merch. So that's what I think one of the negatives about the decisions in the 70s of Kiss.
Who needs a Kiss pixie stick or a freaking Kiss? It's just so much, man. So much.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But my number 8 is I really think they messed up with Ace not singing Cold Gin on the debut album. I think Ace should have sang from the get-go. I think it would have been awesome.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. All right, Chris, number 7.
Number 7, and I hope I'm getting these names right. You guys can correct me. I would say a mistake was, to Wang's point, not only was a mistake not having Eddie Kramer produce that first record, but also a mistake was not just that it wasn't Kramer, but that they went with Kenny Kerner. Was that the fella? Kenny Kerner was the one?
Yeah. And wise. Something wise.
All 4 sets of balls were cut off because those songs were so big, so powerful. If anybody but Kenny Kerner had produced that, a real heavy rock producer had produced that first record and allowed those songs to be as big as they deserved, that first record may have done much more. They may have gotten to that, crossed that success finish line before, because they did the 3 studio record and didn't really get that success till the live album. I'm saying that had anybody better qualified to do a heavy rock record, if anybody else had done the first record, a good argument could be made that first record would have been bigger than it was.
Right on. Wang, number 7.
Number 7 would be, number 7 would be the very limited shows of the Kiss Destroyer tour with all the props, all those really cool props. They went from Destroyer tour props to Rock and Roll Over, where they eliminated all that shit. So I would say, basically what I would say is the Destroyer tour being so short. The killer props, the stage props, great production. And that'd be one of my biggest mistakes of the 70s.
Right on. My number 7 is the overproduction and distribution of the solo albums. I think they just got a little too confident and cocky, and we're shipping these things so that each one sells 1 million right off the bat, and that didn't happen.
Tim, you are correct on that, but I don't think that it was a band decision as much as it was a Neil Bogart decision.
It doesn't matter. It was
Right.
a Kiss. It was a
Now
Kiss.
you are right.
It was a Kiss camp decision.
Whosever decision it was a huge blunder. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Bogart was really the one driving that.
Because
Right.
those albums came out, and no sooner, like I said, by Christmas of '78, I had the cutouts for Christmas. That's oversaturation. That's getting way ahead of yourself. Way ahead of yourself. And you know, something they did it for too was it covered up the whose album really did sell the most. So it kind of leveled the playing field as far as that. So, you know, whose album really did sell the most. We know whose did, but you know, we know what's the best of those. But anyway, that's it for me. Number 7. Number 6, Chris.
Number 6 biggest mistake, I think, was Gene and Paul not pulling the sticks out of their asses before they did the Tom Snyder interview.
Right on. They should have rolled with it and
Just
had a
been cool.
blast.
Just be cool, man. Read the room and just be cool.
Yeah. Let
And
your
they
guard
couldn't-
down.
they-
Let your guard down.
That kind of stuff we were just talking about a little while ago about them the Big Gene and Little Gene belittling the two youngins. You know, they were doing that from the beginning, marginalizing and not understanding the value that those guys had. So rather than rolling with them and making it a fun band thing, they came off like jerks. I'm not saying they are.
They
saying
came
that's
off
how
like
they
stick
came
in the
off.
muds, man. Just big old stick in the muds.
They were both sitting on the show, like sitting sideways, and I wondered why.
Yeah.
It's because of the sticks up their asses. They couldn't sit, you know, comfortably.
Paul had to keep adjusting his butt plug.
Easy now. I did not say that.
All right, Wang, what's your number 6?
You know, I would have to say not utilizing Ace Frehley to sing more songs shocked me. I think Ace should have sang on Hotter Than Hell, Dressed to Kill. So yeah, that's one of my pet peeves of the 70s. Man.
Right on, man. All right, my 6 is, and this is well documented, and Paul even talks about it, about Neil Bogart asking Paul to tone down his effeminacy. Tone it down, Paul. Maybe change your makeup. Stop prancing around like a little girl. You know, I think Paul's character was way, way too gay. Sorry, I'm not saying it. I mean, I go back and look at those photos from the 70s, and it's just so cringe. So cringe. Always sucking on his finger, laying on the ground in roses, in purple satin beds. It's just way too much, Paul. You could have done that in the Village People, but you should have left it at a Kiss. Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Chris.
I love Paul Stanley.
I love him too. I love him too. When I close my eyes, I love Paul Stanley. I love listening to him. I do not like
we're talking about that classic 70s era. I thought everything about him, his presentation, his personal branding, I thought it was all fantastic. He was the ultimate rock star. I loved it all.
So you liked when he took his little garter belt off and flicked it out into the audience?
100%, man. It's Paul Stanley. He's the star child, man.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I loved everything about Paul Stanley.
Like I said, that would have been great in the Village People, not Kiss.
Okay. I just want to be clear that we are coming from different perspectives.
That's fine.
And I don't think anybody is right or wrong. I just
No.
wanted to make sure that it was clear which one of us was on which side of the fence.
And I want to be clear that this isn't from me either. I'm just agreeing with his management, Neil Bogart.
Good. All right.
All right. Number 5.
Oh, wait a second. Did I do that? Oh,
No.
number 5. Right. Okay. You need me to do number 5.
Yes, sir.
We've already touched on it. They are my absolute, and I've mentioned this before too. You know, I'm just a guy. I love the music that I love. You know, so don't come unglued cyber people. You know, but I loved the solo albums. The solo albums are my favorite Kiss albums. You could take. I don't know if I even own Kiss albums anymore, but if I did, you could take them all as long as you leave me those 4 solo albums. I loved them so much, beautiful records. However, as you said, Tim, I believe, you know, armchair quarterback, you're 100% right on that. The oversaturation of it. It was a great thing that could have been greater, and I think regardless of who was making decisions and so on, choices and decisions coming from a place of delusion and greed, that's what was driving that. And I think those solo albums deserved better. They should have been handled with loving care.
Yes.
And not thrown out as just disposable, you know, whatever. And you know, so there was a lot of marketing blunders. So that's why I would consider that one of the blunders or missteps, although not the release of the solo albums, but how the marketing and so on, how the solo albums were handled.
Yep. Right on. Wang, number 5.
Yeah, this is kind of an overview. Gene Simmons getting cozy with the Hollywood lifestyle. Cher, Diana Ross, meeting industry types. You know, he's shedding the symbols of rock stardom little by little, and that's where I'm going. Bam.
Right on. My number 5 would have been Kissin' Time. Record didn't have it originally, didn't need it. I think that was a mistake. All right, number 4, Chris.
Good call on that, Tim.
Yeah.
Not that you need my approval, but just as one guy in this conversation, yeah, I think that's a really, really good point. Number 4 blunders from a guy who was there. I can't remember if you guys saw the tour or not, but I was there. The Dynasty tour was a bungle. Booked too many shows over. It was oversaturated. Everything was about oversaturating and oversaturating the market with too many dates, and then they wound up having to cancel, which made, you know, it tarnished the value of their brand. You know, they're just coming out of the disaster of the solo albums, and they just continued shooting themselves in the foot with more of these delusional sort of decisions. I was not the tour. It was just very cartoony to me. It just seemed like at that point it was just phoned in. Just get us on stage. We'll just, you know, do our thing and get off so we can get back to the hotel and bang chicks and drink champagne and, you know, pretend that our stars are not sinking, you know. And the colorful outfits, you know, it became that Dynasty tour was for me like seeing a live show of H&R Puffin stuff. You know, it was not rock and roll. It was you know, like a
Sid and Marty Krofft production.
It was a Sid and Marty Krofft production. And was it professional? Sure. Was it eye-catching? Yeah. But it was not rock and roll. It had become a kiddie show, a kiddie spectacle. And you know, like I said, I was there, and that's what I walked away with. You know, after seeing the show, and it was scaled down. It was supposed to be Super Kiss, you know, and what I saw was so scaled down. I was kind of disappointed. It's like, this is it? This hexagon stage with the little ramp that goes, you know, I was expecting something that looked like the inside gatefold of Alive 2, you know, and I got this scaled down little hexagon stage. And, you know, so yeah, there was I think a lot out of whack. There was a lot of dots that weren't connected. And if you read Chris Lentz's book, Kiss and Sell from years ago, you know, I think he made a lot of those points himself in that very, very fine book. So lots of missteps with the Dynasty Tour.
Yeah, right on. Wang, number 4.
I'm going to talk about not playing any of the big rock festivals of the day. Why wasn't Kiss on any of those Damn the Greens by Bill Graham? Why wasn't Kiss headlining you know, Texas Jam?
Texas Jam, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so that's sort of what I'm gonna say. That's my number 4. Not playing any of the big rock shows of the 70s, Damn the Greens, Texas Jams, festivals. So yeah, there you go. Bam.
Right on, man. All right. My number 4 would be Peter's makeup on the first album. Huge blunder. Huge blunder. Right. He wouldn't do it himself. He hired a makeup artist. It totally screwed up the whole thing.
That's what I was talking about with the early makeup, Tim. Absolutely.
Yeah, if he would have just came out with his design, looking like
and
he
not
did on
painted their necks.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Those are the kind of points I was trying to make.
It just makes that first album not that appealing looking.
Right. And then you combine that look on the cover with the thin vasectomy production, you know, and it could have been so much bigger and better.
All right, Chris, number 3.
And not necessarily for the reasons that you might think. The Dynasty album, you know, I just discussed some of the bungles of the Dynasty tour. The Dynasty album, great songs. I mean, old time fans of ours, you know, Dirty Livin' and Charisma and X-Ray Eyes and Save Your Love, blah, blah, blah. But also at the same time with the colors, you know, they had moved away from the silver, black, red, you know, those strong colors, and just getting very
with the blue, Peter with the green eyeliner.
Right, and not that in and of itself was so bad, but that on top of, you know, I Was Made for Loving You, great pop hit, love it, you know, but it did continue to reinforce the public perception that this used to be this heavy rock band that is now, we don't know what they are. Are they a kiddie band? Are they a Saturday morning cartoon with the crayon makeup kits and the colors? And now it sounds like they've gone disco. And so there was a lot of confusion, and Dynasty only perpetuated that public perception, I believe.
Right on.
I'm not saying it was a horrible record. I love the record. I'm just saying from an objective perspective, I think that's what became of it.
Right on. Wang, number 3.
Yeah, not to be copycat baseball bat.
Oh, I'm going to copy that too.
the Dynasty colorful costumes. I think that was a massive disadvantage to the great Christopher Long said, the black and silver situation. So there you go. Dynasty colorful costumes. Man.
Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Number 3 for me. Now, my number 3, number 2, they're going to tie in together, and I'll explain it when I get to my number 2. But for right now, I'm just going to say number 3, I Was Made for Loving You, was a mistake.
Yep.
And I'm gonna elaborate on that when I get to my number 2.
Yeah,
So,
more on that later.
Yeah, exactly. Chris, number 2.
And you're not wrong. And by saying that, it doesn't mean that it was not a great song or whatever.
No, exactly.
Just for where, that hit right about the time of the whatever, the baseball game where they blew up the disco stuff.
Yeah.
A great song. Love it still. But you are right about the fallout that came from it. My number 2 misstep was what we've been talking about ad nauseum throughout this whole list, is the over merchandising. And not just over merchandising, but cheesy over merchandising. It was okay. They had the pinball machine. That's pretty cool. There might have been a couple other things, T-shirts or necklaces that were pretty cool, but it wasn't necessarily that it was oversaturated by too much product in general. It was oversaturated by too much, cheesy kiddie crap. The radio and all this stuff, and you would see this stuff in stores or buy it, and it was shitty quality. It was cheesy quality. It was cheesy quality products that were made for 4-year-olds. Not that I was any sort of genius, but it certainly wasn't geared towards, a 15-year-old street kid listening to rock and roll.
Nope, not at all. Right on. All right, Wang, number 2.
Before I get to number 2, so you can tell me, what is the shirt you're wearing?
That's Lizard Gordon, Visual Eyes.
Okay, cool. All right, man, number 2. So, and when I say this, I meant it in the context of what ruined the 70s band, frankly. And that'd be the 78 solo records. Bam.
Wow. All right. I can see what you said. I can see that. The oversaturation.
I love them. I love them singing
Exactly.
Right. I love them singing selling. But I think in the bigger context,
right,
they did more harm than good.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
From a guy who loves those solo albums more than the regular Kiss albums, you are 100% correct, Bill Wang. It did irreparable damage to their reputations on so many levels.
It was too much Kiss. Too much Kiss too quick.
I think so.
Too much Kiss too quick. All right, my number 2. This is going to take a second to explain. My number 2 is Fourth Side of Alive 2. Fourth Side of Alive 2 should not have been studio. It should have been live songs, and it should have been a fully live album, and it should have had what was originally printed on the album, on those mistake albums where they said Flaming Youth, Do You Love Me, Hooligan, Take Me, and they could have possibly put something like Love 'Em, Leave 'Em on there. There, you would have had a full four-side live album, just like Alive, with no repeats from Alive. That's what I think should have been done. Now, what should they have done with those studio tracks? They should have threw a few of them away, left them on the cutting room floor, and they should have brought them over to Dynasty and cut Dynasty down. And instead of the opening track on Dynasty being I Was Made for Loving You, how about All American Man? Goes into 2000 Man. Goes into Rockin' in the USA. then goes into Dirty Living, then Rocket Ride, Charisma, Magic Touch, Hard Times, Larger Than Life, Save Your Love. 10-song Dynasty album, bam. No disco connotations, hard rock album through and through, boom. Just a thought. Just my thought. Just my thoughts.
And you're not wrong. In my view, you're not wrong. You've obviously given it a lot more thought than I have, but I just as a guy in this conversation, I think you're 100% right.
Yeah, I think Alive 2 should have been totally live, and the good songs should have been carried over to Dynasty, and they should have stayed away from the disco crap that all the other rock bands were doing. It wasn't for Kiss, and although but then you can turn around and say, but I Was Made for Loving You was a huge worldwide hit. So be it.
In the short run, it was a big hit. But what was the residual damage that came from it?
Still huge. If you see those festivals over in Europe,
correct. But at the same time, Tim, I saw 10 years of empty arenas in the 80s that were in part due to the kind of thing that you're talking about right now.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, we saw no Unmasked tour in the United States. We saw no Elder tour whatsoever.
Elder.
And then we saw a very poorly attended Creatures of the Night tour, which was a killer heavy album. So they couldn't recover from these blunders that they made. So, all right, number 1, Chris.
100% biggest mistake. Kiss Meets the Phantom.
Right on.
That was so shameful, so shabby, so poorly done. It was below H.R. Puffin stuff.
Wow.
They would have had to have improved that on all levels to bring it up to the level of Sigmund and the Sea Monster. If you remember your 70s.
Land of the Lost Saucer.
Right. Now, it was so shameful that, in 1978, if Gene Simmons had showed up to my house and said, drink the Kool-Aid, I'd have drank it. I would have done, I worshipped them. I received death threats at school because of my overzealous fandom over Kiss. And that's a fact. That's not, over dramatizing things. And even for as much of a drooling idol worshiper as I was, even I was embarrassed to go to school on Monday morning after that thing had aired on Saturday night. It's like, this is so bad. Because I wore that, I carried that flag, that Kiss banner, I beat the kid's head in with the cafeteria chair. And
I had my Kiss lunchbox.
Right, so all that stuff. And even I could not defend that and kind of felt like, walking in class sort of like this. And everybody knew it. I was mocked and ridiculed all the time in school for liking Kiss anyway. Kiss Meets the Phantom was just like pouring gasoline on the fire. I've tried to go back and watch it as an adult, and it's still horrible because it was horrible. Now, there are purists out there who go, oh, no, well, you're watching it through your romanticized heart and so on. If that movie had been Foghat meets the Phantom of the Park, even the people who trying to convince themselves that they like it, they would go, oh, this is freaking horrible. If you take Kiss out of it, if it was any other band, the goggles would come off, the blinders would come off, and you could recognize how freaking horrible it was. It was embarrassing, and it was really difficult for a 15-year-old kid to have to face that kind of personal embarrassment. I could defend them on every level. That one, I had no defense. I just had to, going front of
Take your lumps.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I got for you.
All right, Wang, what's your number one? Wang.
Number one would be I Was Made for Loving You.
Right on, man. Yeah. All right. And my number one is Wang's number 10. Eddie Kramer not producing the first album. How could you have Eddie Kramer create such a killer demo and then not use him to produce your full-length first debut album? Biggest blunder of their history. And that's why I think a lot of people overlook the first album and love Alive so much more, because Eddie Kramer produced Alive. And those songs just came alive on Alive. And he could have brought that to the studio for the first album and made those songs sound so huge. I mean, he could have made them sound like Rock and Roll Over, you know? Yeah, so that's the big mistake there. All right, you guys ready
There you
for
go,
some
Syncin.
You guys ready for some rapid fire? Rapid
Yes, sir,
fire!
rapid fire, rapid fire, fire.
Pounding the world like a battering ram.
I gotta piss so bad. I am in so much pain right now. So let's
Go
rapid
piss,
fire.
go piss, go piss, go piss.
Let's go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Rapid fire, let's make it rapid.
Yeah.
No, sing it. Let our co-host go take a piss.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it
No,
up.
he wants to
fellas.
wrap it up. Wang, let's go.
All right, here we go. All right. So rapid fire, Christopher Long. Sing it, Stanley. I have the exact date, but I'm gonna only ask you guys the year. When did the TV show Sing It, Stanley, Dallas, debut on the American airwaves back in the day? What year, guys?
1978.
Yes, sir. April 2nd, 1978. Christopher Long. All right. What year was the I have the exact date, but what was the last year of the original broadcast of the great Brady Bunch? What year, Christopher Long? Sing it down.
1974.
March 8th, 1974. Christopher Long is my idol. I love Christopher Long, just in case you guys were wondering. All right. Did you ever have a Christopher Long? Did you ever own a Ford Pinto? Ford Pinto.
No. But I did own an Evel Knievel action figure on the motorcycle that you put the thing and crank and.
Okay, that's a story for another day. Sing it, Stanley. Did you ever own a Ford Pinto?
No, my first car was a Pontiac Grand Prix.
Cool. All right. Back in 1979, the last Led Zeppelin studio record, Christopher Long. What was your opinion back in 1979 of Led Zeppelin in Through the Outdoor?
I was appalled. Now, as a pop record from a new band, it's wonderful, and I have grown to love it and appreciate it much more over the years. But at the time, for a 15, 16-year-old kid coming out of physical graffiti and presence, and then into something, and it's an incredible record. It just, to my ears, didn't sound like a Zeppelin record. So I'm not disparaging the record, and I'm not condemning Led Zeppelin. God forbid. But it just didn't and it was John Paul Jones, basically, his production. And there's a difference right there between a Led Zeppelin record that's a Jimmy Page production and a Led Zeppelin record that's a John Paul Jones production. Both wonderful. One just resonates with me more as an authentic Zeppelin record. The other was much more of just a commercial rock record.
Syncin Stanley.
As a Johnny Come Lately, I was not a huge Zeppelin fan. Led Zeppelin 4 will always be my favorite Zeppelin album. As far as In Through the Outdoor, I couldn't name you one song off it right now to save my life.
All right, right on. Cool. All good. Syncin down. Christopher Long. Did you ever go to a disco, Christopher Long?
Absolutely. Orlando, Florida. It was a teen disco. It was called Rated G, and it was located over by the old Colonial Mall on 50 in downtown, just as you were getting into the downtown area in Orlando. They leveled it years ago, the old Colonial Mall, but it was it had been a restaurant, like a Lum's, if you remember the restaurant chain Lum's from the 70s. It had been an old Lum's restaurant, transitioned into a teen disco called Rated G, 1975. I was 12, 13 years old, and yes, I went there several times. As an adult...
Awesome. I never went. I was too young, so that's so cool. All right, Syncin Stanley, did you ever go to a disco, brother?
No, unless Chris would say Chris was Brassey's a disco.
No.
No,
there may have been some dancing there. They might have had a DJ at the time doing maybe some lighter, poppier, dancier, disco sort of stuff. But as the club itself, Brassey's was not a disco venue. It was a rock and roll.
No, I've never been to a disco.
All right, cool. All right, Christopher Long, did you and Syncin Stanley, did you guys ever own a pair of Angel Flight pants back in the late 70s, Christopher Long?
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
All right, there was a certain kind of pants back in there. They were like disco pants. All the cool disco people had them.
No.
They were called Angel Flights. Obviously, you guys weren't so cool. So
I
had Tough Skins and Levi's exclusively.
Well, you proved that you were the biggest. Syncin Stanley was the biggest fag in Florida. All right, here we go.
If it's what I think you're explaining, Wang, absolutely I did. I had the disco platform shoes. I had the pleated high-waisted pants like Travolta had in the movie. All of the silk shirts unbuttoned down to here with the little necklace and stuff. 100%. All the disco regalia, I had it all.
Oh, that's where I was going. Christopher Long, the infamous and well-respected. All right, here we go, boys. Number 4. What was the most popular food chain in the United States of America in 1975? Christopher Long, and then Syncin down.
Restaurant chain or fast food restaurant chain?
The most popular fast food chain in the United States of America in 1975.
In 1975, but the easy go-to answer would be McDonald's, but that's so obvious it would seem like it was something else.
It was. Continue.
So
go ahead.
I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
Gosh, I'm gonna say it was Burger King or A&W.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell. All right. Christopher Long and Syncin down. Christopher Long and Syncin down. Let's go back to the summer of 1975. That great summer. Okay, Christopher Long. Who did you go see Jaws with in the summer of 75? What friends, what family members? And then after you, I'd like Syncin Stanley to answer that question. Come on, boys, go.
Yep.
My brother and sister. Done.
Yep. My mom and stepdad took me to see Jaws in the movie theater. Yep.
So, boys, are we talking 1975?
When it came out, yes, sir.
Right on. All right, boys. Were the 70s? All right, Syncin Stanley and the comparable, the infamous, the well-respected Christopher Long. Were the 70s better than the 80s? Christopher Long, Syncin Stanley.
Not even close. It was organic. It was natural. It was human. It was shag carpet. It was lava lamps. It was black lights. All things beautiful and cozy and authentic. We get into the 80s and things started to become a little more, or a lot more synthetic, a little more me, a little more neon and chrome and all of that. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm much more of that organic, natural kind of guy. And that, we had the earth shoes and corduroys and the pretty girls with the beautiful bottoms. Their corduroys would whistle when they were walking down the hall in junior high school. And it was just beautiful. The girls were so beautiful with the long, straight hair, and we all had the combs sticking out of the back pockets, and the music was organic and beautiful. The disco was becoming very computerized, but other than that, the music was very natural and organic as well. It was just a beautiful time. I take the 1970s over any period, any day. It was just a beautiful, beautiful.
Syncin Sally, piggyback on the great Christopher Long.
Oh God, man, it's so hard because I love both of them so much, so equally. But if I had to, I'd take the 80s because I'd still have the 70s behind it. So
yeah, I would Syncin Stanley. I picked 80s. All right, and last but not least,
Chris couldn't wait. Hang on a second. Chris, wait for Chris. Wait for Chris. He couldn't hold it no more. So yeah, man. I mean, I love the 80s. The 80s were freaking phenomenal with all the metal coming out. So but then I love the 70s because you still had the early prototype metal, and you had Kiss, but I missed a lot of other bands in the 70s because I was so blindsided by Kiss. It was nothing but Kiss, 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 Kiss. And then, a lot of the music we were just earlier talking about. I didn't start getting into other bands fully until the 80s. So I'd probably have to pick the 80s.
Cool, right on. Syncin Stanley, Christopher Long. All right, in closing, my last question.
Hang on, he's not back yet. Hang on 1 second. So yeah, man, the 80s ruled, dude. But then the 70s, you had Land of the Lost and shit, dude. It's fucking
love that shit. I love that singing that.
We got you covered, Chris. He's about.
That was a close call. I haven't pissed my pants since I was about 4 years old, and that was a pretty. If I didn't get up right then, something very embarrassing was going to happen. So I know that was super professional, getting up and
It's all good, bro.
But I had no idea that this episode was going to go over 3 hours, and I've needed to pee since like the first 15 minutes. So
it's all good, bro.
You remember Austin Powers when they first defrost him and he's pissing and he's like standing there pissed. That's what I just experienced in there. So
awesome.
I apologize to you.
So basically, Syncin Stanley, Christopher Long. Syncin Stanley, Christopher Long. So my last question were the 70s better than the 80s? Christopher Long said the 70s. Syncin Stanley said the 80s. I'm going to say the 80s because the first half of the 70s, I was just too young. I mean, I was just a little kid. I was barely above sucking my mom's tits. But anyways, in closing, Christopher Long, in a word, describe the 1970s.
Beautiful.
Christopher Long. Describe the 70s in one song. I mean, one word. Excuse me. One word.
I just did, silly Billy.
Oh, what'd you say?
Beautiful.
I thought you were making a comment about my question. Awesome. Syncin Sally.
It's a beautiful question, but the answer is the same. Beautiful.
All right, Syncin Sally, what do you think?
Magical.
All right, man, here we go. There you go, guys. There's our episode. Bam!
Rock and roll. Oh, that's it, man. Well, everybody, thank you, Christopher Long. This concludes another episode of the Syncin Wang Show. We'll see you next time.
Bam!
This has been a Think Army production.
Bam!